and welcome to episode 74 of Awakening. Today we start off where... Who remembers where we are?
The little town of Noli after Usmar did his little travels into Deepwood and made off like a bandit, stealing from a shop owner. And Oliver and Reuven got had to march the night after Oliver demanded that we can't sleep in the nice little Dryad's Grove, and we got we think we got harassed by a fairy dragon in the middle of the night who just wanted us to leave the forest. Not entirely sure though. It was just like a mode of light that was shaped like a human. That was like that we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna leave and instead not bother with it. So we ended up having to work for the night, and that's kind of where we ended. And then we kind of all regrouped in Noli after Oliver and Reuven rest for a few days, and then pretty much it.
Alrighty. You actually did not rest for a few days, you just rested the one day.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
So we will be picking up on this day, which is decently rainy. As you know, it is the rain season, so perfect time for you to buy new clothes, which you did last session as well. So they are already dirty, but whatever. Apart from that, you kind of had a rocky yesterday because of the walking through the night and kind of sleeping a bit off during the day. Messing with your sleep schedule always kind of annoying, but you're all strong, so here we are. It is, since you're back in civilization, might be interesting. It is the Saturday in the second week of February. The year is 1002. If somebody's keeping track of that.
All I remember was that it was like a new year not too long ago. That's all I remembered.
Should we be keeping track of time?
Oliver was kind of keeping track of time because he was on the campaign trail, so he kind of for everybody else, maybe you don't. Hard to say.
Where was the campaign?
The political campaign to get the military guild to be more active in dealing with problems.
Was that like a month ago or two?
2 months. Like the half year that you were split up, basically. And the election was for this year and started like 3 months ago.
So is the election done now?
Yeah.
So was the campaign successful? Did it affect anything?
Nobody ever checked, so you don't know.
Yeah, I was waiting to get the barriers to check.
So far, you have not seen any large difference. This year, if you're interested, so at the end of this year, the elections for council in Camp Widowitz will be held. Yeah.
Okay. So that they happen I just remember that happen in a different county every year. That's what I remember. Okay.
Camp Vidovich has the nicest people, I think.
Not Tariga.
I
mean dwarves? Just dwarves mainly?
It's mostly human, I think. I don't know, I just get a chill vibe from Camp Vidovich.
Yeah, Camp Widowitz is a chill place. They have like the weirdest towns in the kingdom. Like they have the entire West Coast, which is, West Coast. They have the mining towns. They just sit around, smelt things, work stone all day.
They're pretty chill.
Yeah, they have the largest population of non-humans in the kingdom. The dwarves, gnomes. Everywhere else is just like, and other than the towns and the city, there's not much going on in the county because they have like this large area of mountains and hills that are kind of monster infested, and the large forest, which is at the edge of the mountains, so also monster infested.
Don't we have a grudge with the mining guild? I think we do.
No, I don't think so.
Remember.
Aren't they looking for Arcanum? And they're like sus of Osmar?
No,
Okay. Sure.
I think I'm all cleared.
Alright.
Yeah. A long time ago, you were traveling with a thief who happened to be part of the Miners and Masons Guild.
We don't know anything about that. Never happened.
Never happened. Also, if you like paid close attention, you kind of accidentally smuggled away something that was that belonged to them.
What?
Which you are hoping that nobody ever finds out.
Smuggled away?
Yeah, there was this a long time ago. You were hunting bandits, and a certain bandit by the name of Red Rachel, who was also a part of the Miners and Masons Guild some time ago,
The ring?
had stolen something from them.
Yes.
An artifact that they
that
wanted
wasn't-
to have returned.
That wasn't smuggled.
I mean, you killed the bandit, you cashed in the bounty, and the ring just disappeared, you know?
I mean, she just never had the ring on her. We never found it.
Yeah, maybe.
Wink, wink.
Then again, you know, it was kind of public knowledge that she had the ring because she was using it to blow things up.
I don't remember what the ring was, to be honest.
Nobody ever found out what the ring was.
I did. It was Melf's minute meteor ring.
Oh, that's what it was. I remember that now.
Maybe.
Yeah. I
Anyways,
wouldn't trade away an item that I don't know its properties.
you did trade it away without knowing the properties.
I would never do that.
Also traded away to someone who was very interested in having it, and that someone who took it from you is a very powerful person, so
Nope.
maybe slightly misjudged what the ring is, but well, happens to the best of us, you know.
But there's always a difference in value between items. Even if it was an artifact of enormous value, to us, the bag of holding was needed for us to survive in the East. So
Yeah, we got tons of value out of it.
Yeah, totally.
that's what we tell ourselves, DM.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, the only person who might have known that the thing is actually interesting is Osmar, and to both of you, it's just like a random ring with maybe does something.
I don't even think Oliver knows about it. I don't think Oliver's at the party at the time.
No idea.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
it is, as we said, Saturday morning. You wake up.
Yeah, like a
Spell learning necessary?
Probably.
I guess I still have my spell. I haven't used it yet. I'll wait for every smart to get his spells. I'll just sit in the common room and chat with Ruben and some other people if anyone else is in there.
Do you
Get it.
are you full on HP?
Yeah, do you need HP?
I do, yes.
I'll lay on hands you then for 18
Okay, that is
in the
enough. to
morning
get
and
me
then our
full.
like private room. Did not know you were still low. I would have healed you earlier. Unfortunate.
I think you did heal, but maybe I think you didn't heal like one day because we were in that we were traveling, so it was probably better to save it.
Yeah, I think so. That might have been the case. He's like someone went down or something.
Yeah.
Distinctly remember that one time. I forgot this before when we were talking. I think I will keep the roll at d20 for the healing check.
Okay.
Just to see if you make like a really good check or if you accidentally murdered a person, because I think that's really fun.
Okay. I mean, hey, that did make a very dramatic moment last time where Oliver almost killed Clearin after we saved him.
Yeah.
Wait, are people? Yeah. Also, I have fucking proficiency first aid. There's no way you can have that without.
No,
us
you don't.
making- I do.
No, you don't have to make a check anyways.
Yeah, I don't have to make a check.
You don't accidentally rip open wounds that are supposed to stay bound together.
No.
Yeah. Alrighty. Breakfast, small talk. There's not much going on in Nodi. Nodi is like one of these boring, low-bay outer towns. The only interesting town is Lani because Hancock lives there. Yeah. Just sit around and chat and get together, and then when everybody is ready to go, I guess you leave.
Yeah, I guess we talk about do Usmar. Do you want to head to Driga, and then go to Barrios from there?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I know like stopping there.
Yeah. We should pass through to Riga.
Yeah, I mean it's just get there a little early, just to relax a little bit, and then we'll have a little shorter day the next day as well.
Mm-hmm.
Meet your family,
Yeah.
be nice.
And odd.
Do you have like magic travel means?
Phantom Steed.
Right. Perfect. Then you can make it in one day. See what you come across. Oh, moving. Give me a d20.
Yes. Okay. So D20 it was 17.
A perception check.
Perception?
I take both, but yeah.
A failure.
Failure. Alrighty. As you're running on your horses across the Tariga landscape, how funny is that? Not too long ago, like yesterday or so, or 2 days ago, or yesterday, while walking through the night, you were telling your colleague about this boar that's a long time ago has saved your lives, and just you're wondering how he was doing. And as you're running across the landscape, you come over one of these like rolling hill type situations, and you see laying down there in the valley, basically, next to a puddle of water, a boar.
Reuven gasps.
The boar is sleeping.
Sort of like look over to Reuven when he gasps, like, "Is he all right, Reuven?"
Yes. Usmar, look over there.
I look over there.
Do you see that giant boar?
Do I see it?
It's not that giant.
Meow.
Oh, okay. Yes. Do you remember when we were like right here, traveling in this space, and we were camping, and during the night, an owl bear attacked us, and we were only saved because we had this protector of a giant boar?
I nod my cat head.
He just seems to sigh and looks at this creature. I would like to somehow help it, but I don't know if we can.
Should we
Honestly,
give
I
it,
don't even know if it's the same. It might be its sibling or child.
should we give it food? Like
Do you
animals
have
usually
some
like food.
food?
Like too smart, like too smart.
I lick my paw.
I don't think we have a food Reuven. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Do you want to go say hi?
He shakes his head.
Mm-hmm. If it's injured, I could heal it, but I don't know if it would let me.
From this distance, ooh, probably a long place away. Is there a berry bush anywhere nearby?
Nah,
I think you picked up berries the last time.
Yeah, but they need to be fresh berries.
Ah, I see.
All right. Well, I'll. Reuven remembers this valley, expecting it just to be one of its like shelters. And sets a point down on the map, and maybe we'll return in the future. Bam.
Right.
Well,
You continue on your way. Getting to Tariga is a bit interesting because you have to cross like this long outskirts area with all the farms. Do you just ride on your magic horses into town, or do you like?
No, because I know that normal animals are gonna be afraid of the phantom steed, so I will dispel it because I don't want to interrupt anyone else's business in my
Okay.
hometown.
yeah, I'll put Sael away. I'll put Sael away once Usmar puts his phantom seed away.
So you arrive in Tariga like late in the day.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you go to the honeypot or do you go to Reynard's shop?
How late are we arriving?
Let's see. It wouldn't have taken you like uh 4 hours to get here, and then yeah, it's probably like after sundown, so like 7, 8 at night.
I think probably honeypot then. Honeypot.
I'll go to the local inn.
Okay.
It's the local cheaper inn.
Yep. You split up. Anything interesting plans for the evening, night, or do you just
Before I go
crash?
sleep, I will sending Reynard. I am in Tariga. I'll come see you tomorrow.
Splendid. Looking forward to see you again. Heads up. Someone has left a message for you.
Uh-oh.
I think like before like we split up entirely to go to the end, like Oliver would just be like, like I think but before we go to Barrios, like they would talk with you too, like just like nothing too major, just a short talk, where like we get to meet anyone in Barrios.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I think then we split up from there.
Alrighty. Good night. You did not like seeming or anything, right? So you're just normal persons
Oh,
today.
I forgot seeming. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we're just normal people. We're just our regular selves right now, I think.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I probably have the disclose. I imagine like in a civilization, like in a civilized area, I probably have the cloak of displacement on me, just not wearing it, just because I imagine it's very awkward to. Like, I imagine you bump into a bunch of people if you like have the cloak of displacement on.
You don't bump into people because you know where you are. They might just awkwardly
I think.
like dodge farther away than necessary.
Okay. I'll probably just keep it on then, since if that's the case then, because it's just I just look even more weird than I already am, or like more out of place. Which he's fine
Can
with.
you roll me an int check on Oliver?
Sure. Oh, nat 1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Not very smart today, or in this
Yeah.
instance. What was the
Getting
check for?
what your friend was telling you before.
Yeah.
It's a remembering check.
I see.
Righty. Then the night goes by, and next morning comes. Do you head to Reynolds, or do you meet up with Oliver somewhere first?
I probably repair spells for some time and then go. I go to Reynard's because everyone knows where Reynard's is.
I'll if we set our meet for Reynard's, or like either meet up outside the Honey Pot or outside Reynard's.
Righty.
Yeah, I will go
after-
there in polymorph fashion because that is my signature move now to enter as a raven or falcon.
So you fly there. Leave Reuven behind alone in the honeypot.
I'll tell Ruben that I'll head off to Reynard's. after eating breakfast.
Do you want me to come too?
If you want.
I can. I have little to do here. I'm assuming we are leaving soon to Barrios.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, it's okay.
Ready. You fly over there. As you... I don't know, you fly.
No, if
Oliver.
Reuben is coming, I will not fly. I will be a kitten on Reuben's shoulder.
Okay. Then, as a kitten on Reuben's shoulder, give me a perception check.
Yes.
Before you give me a perception check,
Okay.
like, you
I'm not
feel
paranoid.
like everything is fine and like you got like this cryptic answer yesterday. Maybe it wasn't cryptic, hard to say. You're in your hometown. Do you suspect anything weird going on, or do you just not care? Think you're
Well,
invincible by now.
You think I'm what?
Invincible by now.
Well, I haven't. I guess I came pretty late, so it's hard for me to tell. But as I'm walking, like, it feels pretty chill, right? Like, it doesn't feel like something crazy's happened.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'm like afraid of anything, if that's what you mean. I'm assuming that's probably a message from Nier. That's honestly what I'm expecting.
Then give me a normal perception check.
Big.
Big, yeah. You have been under observation before, so you notice the suspicious amount of random looking people in alleyways accidentally looking in your direction. Yeah. As you're heading towards Reynolds. Oliver, as you leave towards Reynolds, give me a perception check.
Yes, will do. 2, with a little bit better than the last check, but I got a 2 this time, so 15.
Yeah. It's a great check. You head towards Reynolds.
Nice.
You see a few buildings under construction.
All right, that's cool.
Which might be houses.
Can I?
In case you get bored and want to do something.
Nah, I'm gonna keep going to right now. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll take a note of it. Drake is being renovated, nice.
Let's see who arrives first.
I prepared spells, so probably Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver arrives first. Do you enter or do you wait outside? You just like see if.
I think I probably just kind of chill because, and I'll wait for like a little bit and see. Like, I'll just like not like right out to the door, but kind of like near the shop, like kind of like maybe like walk around the area a little bit, check out some shops while I'm waiting for Usmar. Because I know he has memorized spells, and I don't want to be the first person to enter.
Alrighty. Yeah, you loiter around a bit. Have you met Reynard before?
I think maybe once, like a long time ago. Like, but like it's been. I think it's only been once, if at all.
He came to pick me up.
That's what it was.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Reynard knows who you are.
Yeah, no, we've been acquainted. I think he knows that I'm like a acquaintance of Usmar's.
Alright. You wait for a bit.
I think
and
I think like after 2 hours, he might walk. Like he'll just like kind of chill out, wait for Usmar. Yeah.
Doesn't take so long. I mean, like Dosmo takes a bit in the morning, so you don't leave as early as possible. And
Yeah, probably go to the temple or something like that.
you
To chill
will
for a little bit.
see, yeah, you will see Reuven approaching with 2 cats, one large, one small.
I'll give a wave to Reuven.
Wave back. Probably. You can see him already looking at this large square of buildings and being like, is it that one? Like, in his facial expression, he's saying, is it that one, or this one, or this one? I can never remember. As he's kind of looking at these buildings.
Yeah, Oliver like pick up on that and just go to like Reuven, like, oh Reuven, come on, let's go to Usmar's, let's go to Reynard's place shop.
Yes, I was trying to figure out which one it was. You
Oh,
saw
it's
it, they all look the same. They're all identical.
They do look quite similar, but you gotta pick up on the little nuances. And I'll point to Reynard's shop and be like, because he has a little like the buttresses are a little bit different on this one if you see right there, and they use a different color brick on this one.
Ugh.
Also, there's like the shield with the name on it.
Reuven can't read
Yeah.
human.
I think Oliver knows that at this point, so he just doesn't point that out. Yeah. But it really
Alright.
adds.
You head inside a elf, a large man in plate armor with with multiple spears on his back, and two cats enter a magic shop.
Mhm.
The shop owner looks up, surprised, and says, "Oh, Reuven, and was it Oliver?"
I
That's
will
good.
jump from Reuven's shoulder in front of the party and scamper up to Reynard.
Hello, mister.
And yes, that's correct. You got it perfect, sir.
You're Rosmar's friends. Is he not with you?
I think
I pawed his leg.
Paw in like a human would paw or like a cat would paw.
Is there a difference? Do humans paw? How would a human paw?
You would like knock someone with your hand, and a cat might accidentally use its claws to make someone notice them.
Oh, I would not use claws.
Okay. He looks down and sees the kitten that is like circling around his foot and trying to get attention. And he looks down and rolls the cat behind his ears and says, we have a cat with you."
I scramble off to a corner, polymorph back into myself. Surprised that I didn't get recognized.
Oh,
he's been doing that a lot lately. I don't know.
should have guessed. I'm so glad that you're here. And he goes over and gives you a hug.
As I'm polymorphing.
No, after you're done.
Jeez, you didn't recognize me? Wow.
Well, I have never seen your baby cat form before.
I hug him.
How have you been?
Good.
How have you been? How's life treating you?
It's been pretty exciting. We went to this. Is there people around?
No.
We went to this place called the Edge of the World. Pretty exciting. And I saw a lot of elementals there. It was pretty crazy.
Yes, I guess any place where you can see elementals is pretty crazy.
Oh, have you heard of what were they called? Astral shards or ethereal shards or something?
Astral shards, Oliver will speak up. Yeah.
No. That's something that I should know.
I don't know. I haven't seen them anywhere else, so probably not a common thing. I don't know if it's gonna have any real world applications here. And like not the edge of the world. It's
I
been
feel
interesting.
like your understanding of magic and the things that you see are getting away from me, and I don't quite follow you anymore, which is great. But it's great.
It's not really magic. It's not something that I conjured or anything. Just something that existed in the world.
Yes, you're talking about things that I have no knowledge about. Feel like you're growing up, seeing the world, and I'm still here, being in my shop.
Maybe that's for the best.
I guess it is.
Not too many that would survive.
Well, I'm glad that you do, and I hope you keep on keeping yourself safe.
The whole expedition
friends,
was Oliver's idea. I point to Oliver.
Was it?
Mhm.
Well, I think if he can get you to do something you're not interested in, he is way more tenacious than I am.
I
Gives
look
you a
at
smile.
Oliver.
Gives like a smile. Just sort of like, I can be quite persuasive when I need to be, but yes, it was quite persistent that we go there.
We didn't even stop to study the elementals or anything. We just went there and left.
So yes, it was quite a dangerous place. So I thought it would be best if we left sooner rather than later. But maybe we can go back again another time.
Well, fortunate, unfortunate.
From what I understood, they had bad effects or something on humans at least. So living there for a long time was apparently bad.
He like smiles and says, I guess elementals always have a bad effect on humans. I think they have bad effects on elves as well. And he like gives you, he laughs a bit about his hilarious joke.
I laugh with him.
Well, before I forget, must have been 2 weeks ago or so, a messenger from the council came by and was asking if I know your whereabouts. Supposedly they were actually looking for your friend, and he points at Oliver. They must know that you're traveling together, and they were asking if I know where you are and if you come by, if they can leave a message that you might come to talk with them.
Sure. That sounds.
The both specifically your friend Oliver.
Yeah, I think that's good. We could head off the barriers today. We're kind of planning on going there anyway.
Yeah, that's correct.
Technically, it was a messenger from the Tariga Council.
Oh. Oh. So who wants to talk to us?
It was a messenger from the royal emissary. So, who wants to talk with you? The name would be Lana.
From Terega?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's the royal emissary.
Sure. Where does she live again?
You best will find her at the council hall, I guess.
Okay.
Do you have this letter by chance?
They did not leave a letter. They just
Just a
message.
message. I see.
Mm,
Well, I guess we can meet with them before we head out to Barrios.
sure. Yeah. Father, I was meaning to ask. I think I would have. Now, I hate to, ask such of you, but I think I would have quite good use for those brooms, and I kind of look over to the whipping brooms. I wonder if you'd be willing to consider a trade.
Osma, you have gifted them to me. If you need them, you can just have them.
Oh, thank you.
They are interesting, but I do not need magical assistance for the shop. It is not that large.
Oh. I would have imagined that they would have brought in customers as good advertisements or something.
They're bringing customers. They might have accidentally tried to sweep a kid out of the shop. So,
Okay.
some things are good, some things are bad.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably come pick them up then at some point. The place I took the books to needs some maintenance, and I don't know if I can be there myself at all times.
But at some point, you must show me your laboratory or library?
The logistics of reaching the place are a little bit complicated.
Well, I guess you will figure it out, and then I will take a leave of absence and close the shop down for a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It all depends. Maybe sometime a couple years later it'll be easy like that, or even tomorrow we could go, but it could be like a couple-week adventure.
Well. Anyway, speaking of closing the shop down, let me just. Then he goes to the door and puts the shop closed sign on and says, "Let's sit down and drink some tea." And he like grabs you and kind of grabs the two of you as well. So it's all of you into the tiny kitchen.
You can't believe what these guys will drink for tea. It's
I don't know what you made, Usma. Me and Ruben found that fantastic tea out east.
it was
We still have
horrible.
that, Oliver. Can we show Osmar's father?
Oh yeah, I'm looking through. He's looking through his pouch. I think we ran out of it at some point because I don't have it on me anymore. It might be one of the holes, the portable holes we have, but I'm not sure.
Thank the gods.
Ah, shame.
It's not on my person anymore, unfortunately. They must have drank it all.
I shook my head.
If you want to roleplay drinking tea with Osman's father, we can, but I'm fine. Skip ahead.
I think we just have some fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tell him about wind elementals. He has never seen one before. And
I
wind
just
water elemental snakes.
And earth elementals too, that
Earth
break our
elementals.
huts,
Yeah.
and the giant lightning snake.
Yeah.
And exploding crystals.
Yeah, and
True.
basilisks that can petrify you with a sight, with a look.
Oh, I will make a point of that. It seems that once ultravision is learned, gaze reflection is mostly redundant. I think darkness and ultravision are a better, more efficient, of course, requiring of more knowledge, but a better solution than gaze reflection to petrifying gazes.
Well, Osma, if you had gone to magic school and or paid closer attention to when I taught you about gaze reflection, you would know that there are so-called gaze attacks that do not work by getting looked at, but looking at something. At which point, ultravision and gaze reflection both become useless.
Mm-hmm. But that is precisely my point, that in the situations which gaze reflection functions, ultravision plus darkness functions better.
He like thinks about it and kind of agrees.
But I guess it's nice for those who can't cast ultravision yet.
Which is basically everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You keep chatting along and drink some tea, maybe get something to eat, and then late in the afternoon are finished with your endeavor. It's been dragging out a bit longer than necessary, but you haven't seen him in a while. A lot of you get along great, so it's a nice chill afternoon with Osma's dad.
Yes.
Oliver enjoys it. It's fun, and then I think
Yeah.
after we get out of it, it's sort of like Oliver's kind of like, I think during the whole conversation, Oliver's kind of like, why the fuck does the royal emissary want to talk to me? But he's sort of like, yeah, he has an idea. He's just sort of like wondering. He's like, oh, this is the person that Septima advises, so he's kind of curious.
No,
If I'm not
there
mistaken.
is a royal emissary to the Council of Tariga. It's
Oh,
a different
never
royal
mind then.
emissary than the one that
Oh,
is
my bad.
in
I
Tariga's council.
okay. Never mind that. Never mind that. He's not as curious then. Okay, he's not as curious. Still curious, but not as curious. How dare
Yeah.
I get confused by the different royal emissaries?
Mhm.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So like 4 p.m. you leave the shop.
Before leaving the shop, I will pull out an arcanum piece and a copper coin, flick it up, and cast a spell.
Yeah. Cheating again. Wait. Oh, there's on your second level this ESP. Okay. Yep. Great. You have ESP on an Arcanum shard.
Then I will hold on to the shards and polymorph into a cat when we go out. Or a kitten.
Yeah.
Small
Alright.
cat.
The baby
On
kitten.
Oliver's shoulder, so that
Oliver's
he'll
shoulder,
left
so-
alone.
I guess
You
like
know-
before he does that, we're all in agreement that we're going to the royal emissary, right?
Do you want us to come as well? Or would
Of
you
course.
rather not have us?
Of course, come. You're. They didn't specifically say that you couldn't come.
Reuven like really like just crouches his brow and really like thinks about it and waves his hand and says, "Okay, I will come. Whatever. Let's go."
Let's go. Yeah, then I'll like probably got asked directions from Reynard to see like where the place is, and then head out to it.
Yeah. You head over to the council hall, and remember that it is Sunday late afternoon as you knock at the door, and a lonesome clerk opens and asks, "What's your business?"
Oh, I got a message. A message gets sent that I was supposed to meet with the royal emissary of this place, Elena. I got the message from a man named Reynard.
The royal emissary is not here at the moment. They might be gone for a few days. Is there a place they can reach you?
All
I
like
use
thinks.
this-
Yeah, sorry. No, you go ahead.
I use it as an opportunity to use my non-threatening kitten presence to jump off of Oliver and kind of strut in a little bit and look around the rooms, or look around the.
As he sees the cat approaching, he instantly tries to shoo you away.
I jump back and hiss at it.
Would you mind? He points to the cat and looks up and sees Reuven and for a moment seems surprised looking at an elf and then pay attention to your companion.
Yes, apologies.
Don't want to get her lost in the council hall.
I try to peer in around. I don't enter, but I go back and forth,
You
in front of
throw
him.
glances inside. He has the door open, you can glance inside. It's not a problem.
Okay.
It's just empty at the moment. There's this foyer where you kind of similar to the Royal Council meeting hall in Barrios. Just everything's a bit smaller here and a bit less fancy. There's this entrance area, and you see that there are no booths with people at the moment. It's just apparently this single clerk who's working the Sunday night shift.
I won't make her job any harder than it has to be.
As you are ESPing at the moment, do you want to ESP on his thoughts?
Yeah.
The thought in front that he has is what a weird timing that you show up exactly now when the council is not here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that.
I think Oliver just sort of do you know how long you said the royal emissary is gonna be out for a few days? Do you know if the urgent meeting that you requested with me?
I do not
they
know
requested?
anything about a requested meeting. I'm just letting you know that the royal emissary is not here at the moment and will most likely return in 2 days, maybe.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sir, for your time. I'll head out now.
He gives you like a curtsy and
Yeah, I'll
closes
give
the
a.
door.
I'll do the same. And then, like, as I go walking away, I'll be like, do you want to wait for a few days in town just to see what this royal emissary has to say?
I do not mind.
Look to Usman in cat form. Yeah, give me like a two nods for or give me like a yes or no, I guess, if you mind
I
staying.
I take both of my front paws, I put them on my head, and then I make a big circular motion with my arms. So I have my elbows kind of, what's it called?
Cats, I don't think cats are that good equipped to put arms on top of their head.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because of
don't
the
think they.
angles of the
They
joints.
can't put their paws on their face.
They can, but only by like putting their face down and then.
Really? Cats are so dumb. Uh, uh, okay. I will polymorph into a monkey,
There you go.
Yeah.
and then I will put my hands on my head, and then I will extend my elbows with my arms straight, draw a big circle, and then put my hands on my head again.
Did you
Hey,
get what that means, Oliver? I had no idea.
I thought you were gonna catch a ribbon.
No, I've no. It's not natural animal movements. I have no idea what he's trying to do.
Just give me a nod for yes or a no nod for no if you don't
I
want to stay.
will, I will polymorph into Osmar.
Okay.
What was the person's name?
I'm checking my
Was
notes.
that Laura?
Lena,
Lena. Lena, the what?
royal
Royal
emissary to Terega
Royal Emissary to Terega.
or for Terega. I'm not sure.
Uh, let me double check something. How famous duck is this person?
You would not know the name. Like the royal emissary is like a weird position. The royal emissary is somebody who is handpicked by, in this case, the queen, to speak on her behalf on the council. That's like this weird intersection between the democratic and on the monarchic side. The councils usually do things by themselves, and the
Okay.
emissary just exists.
I say, never mind. I don't think I can do anything. I'm fine with waiting or not waiting.
I don't wouldn't mind waiting just a few days to see what they have to see. If they, so, I mean, I wouldn't also want to anger them if need be, considering
I mean,
they
if they
are.
sent the message like a long time ago,
It was
and we
only
haven't
2 weeks ago, it said,
yeah.
but
What's
it wasn't
another
too long ago.
week?
Exactly. We can just wait a few days. I mean,
Well, I thought that they could wait a few days. It's whatever, but you know that's
I
where
mean,
it's fine.
I just don't know when we're coming back to Tariq anytime soon. That's one of the reason why. Or at least I don't know if I'm gonna be coming back to Tariq anytime soon.
Okay.
We just wait a few days here and get some more time with your family. All like pat you on the shoulder.
We nod.
Well, as you, where do you go next?
I think Oliver's like, it's because it's like getting night dark, right? At this point.
It is
Yeah, I think
dark
Oliver's like,
already.
head
No,
back to
wait, no,
his.
it's not dark.
I think. Do you have anything you guys want to do? We can just peruse the town a little bit. I haven't been to Riga much.
If you could get me some decent wood, I can stay in my room and I will make arrows.
I don't know. I can try to. Sure, I can try to look for some decent wood with you, Ruben. Buy some for you.
It is Sunday afternoon. Getting things now might be like a bit tricky. As you like
Yeah.
walk through the city a bit, Osma, are you staying in human form?
Yeah, I'm not gonna start polymorphing in public. That would be crazy.
You already polymorphed in public?
Yeah, that was the point.
Alrighty. As you're like walking through the town, Osma, you still see like the collective of weirdly nondescript looking people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about like 6 p.m. or so. It is getting close to darkness as you notice like one of the weirdly indescript people looking in your direction and like trying to give you a signal.
Okay. Am I still with the boys at this point?
Yeah, I guess you're all still together.
Are we like hanging around the market square or something?
Wherever you want to be.
Where would we want to be?
Are you
I think
looking for a shop to buy wood?
Are we?
I guess what me and Riven were trying to do, yeah, because Riven
Okay.
wanted some wood, so yeah. We're like looking for some nice air, like wood to make air shafts with.
Yeah. I ignore him for now. If there's a time where any bartering is happening with Oliver and some dude, then I'll excuse myself.
Yeah, I'm looking for a shop. They like you chat with some random locals where you can buy wood, and they will like tell you, wood best place to get wood is like somewhere northwest out of town, heading out of the town central. There is a woodworker's shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, all right, Ruben,
Yeah.
that's where we're going then. I said, yeah, I think yeah. Usman, I know it's getting a little late. If you want to head off to bed now, we can go get some wood if you want to. Might be a bit. I don't know if you don't want to mess up your sleep schedule. Up to you.
I guess it's best to be prepared tomorrow early. Okay. I will be sent off to bed
All right.
by my parents.
Yeah. You split up. The two of you head out of out of the central town towards the woodworker's place. And Osma, what do you do?
I go to the guy who wants to talk to me.
Yeah. That's you Osma, right?
I nod.
Someone wants to talk with you.
Right. Okay. Now?
It's actually enough that we are trying to reach out in the middle of the day, so yes.
Okay.
Middle of the day is a weird description of like 7 p.m., but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's he thinking?
He is thinking, I hope this guy does not murder me.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Where are we headed?
Towards one of the like shadier parts of the town. Where there's like some grain silos and like storage area.
Okay.
You know this, like you have been you lived your whole life in this town, so you know that this is like a place where not many people are. There's things and yeah.
Are we now somewhat concealed?
It is like after sundown, so
Okay.
you kind of concealed, yeah.
Yeah. I will say I hope this doesn't take too long with me change form to not attract too much attention. I cannot look left and right, or I guess I don't. I just look everywhere.
Yeah.
And make sure I'm not seen, and then I'll turn into a black cat and then I'll follow the guy.
He like shrugs and thinks that works perfectly, and you can follow him into deeper into this like storage area, you know, like, and you approach a warehouse, and he knocks on the door of the warehouse. Door opens, and someone looks out and says, "What do you need?" And then he says, "It's just some chatter that there's some talk going on, and I'm bringing some talking." And the other guy nods and lets him inside, and he says, "Cat is with me." Like the weirdest sentence ever. And the other person like looks weirdly at the cat, and you can do what you want. You are a cat at the moment.
I cock my head back at the guy.
Which one?
The guy who looks weirdly at me.
You stare at each other for a bit. Then he says, "Since when do you have a cat? Why is it following you?" And then he says, that's the chatter I'm bringing. You know, wizards blow things up, so chill." And okay.
I read that guy's mind also while I'm looking at him.
Yeah, he is like confused, like, what wizards blowing up things, cat? Doesn't really make much sense. But okay. He knows that there is something going on, so nods along and waves you to come inside. Like, feeling a bit weird to himself that he's like allowing a cat to enter.
I have a proud strut.
A cat walks into the warehouse. It is indeed a warehouse. There's crates. There is some hay over there. Looks like a normal warehouse. And he brings you to a to the actually it goes over to a ladder which he climbs up, and then halfway up looks down, sees the cat, and then says to
I'm
you,
laddered with a cat.
cats can climb ladders. They're not particularly good at climbing ladders, and they are really, really bad at climbing down ladders.
Okay.
If you want to, you can. I will have to roll you a dex check if you fall off. But
Can I turn into a monkey and climb up the ladder?
if you want to shapeshift in the middle of a, you don't exactly know what, infested warehouse, you can
Is there
do
a
so.
lot of people around?
Surprisingly, a surprising amount of people, considering it's a warehouse like 7 at night.
How many people? Wait, is this not like I guess that's something I should clarify. I kind of assumed that there's like a entrance area, but is it just like a big open warehouse?
It is mostly just a normal warehouse, yeah, big open.
Okay.
There's like a second floor up there with some hay storage.
Okay.
You can see 5 people at the moment, including your guide.
Okay. Do all the people look kind of same? Like they're from the same kind of social class?
No, the
Same kind
guy
of
who
job?
had opened and the other people you see look like actual worker people. They,
Okay.
few of them actually have farmer guild emblems.
Okay. Can I ask the guy? Can I just jump on the guy?
He's halfway up the ladder as he realizes the cat ladder problem.
Okay, I'll just wait for him. See if he figures it out.
You can climb the ladder if you want to.
I'll wait for a second.
Okay. He looks at you and then need help? I don't speak cat. I assume that means yes. He climbs back down and like grabs you on your scruff and
No, I jump on him.
okay. Yeah, before he can grab you at your scruff, you like dodge out of the way and jump up and
Yes.
claw your way up on his shoulder.
Yeah, I will not be grabbed by my scruff. What
Okay.
the fuck?
You have clawed your way up on his shoulder. You hear like this um, sound of small pain as you climb up. And then he brings you up to the second floor, where there seem to be a lot of hay balls. And then as he crosses like your first row of hay balls, you see like a large table, and sitting at the table, a shrouded figure.
Do you
One
look
of
like the
these-
guy I saw in Low Bay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have seen the shrouded figure in Low Bay. You also have met a shrouded figure in Port Bream, so you know that just the fact that it is a shrouded figure does not necessarily mean it's the same one.
Yeah, but I think they had like a title or something.
Oh yeah. He
think
has like
it-
this mask on that is like shrouding his face with this weird shadowy thing. This like night blackish clothes on that like hard to say if they are armor or just clothes. Yeah.
Okay. I will not polymorph into Osmite. I will wait until things get a little bit awkward before I polymorph.
As you like come across, you're still sitting on the back of the guy.
Mm-hmm.
As you like walk across and see the table and the guy sitting there. There's also a second guy sitting there, which is just a normal, nondescript person. He looks up and says, "Any information?" And then your guide / carrier says, pointing like at you, "I found the wizard. He like points at you."
I jump off his shoulder, but I don't do anything else.
Do you jump on the table or do you jump on the ground?
No, I jump on the ground.
Alright. You jump on the ground and sit.
Yeah, I don't look super relaxed.
He says, well, wizards come in all shapes and forms, I guess.
Okay. I guess then
Like,
I will.
points to one of the chairs, like, on the side of the table, close to him.
I will polymorph back myself.
Well, you polymorph back in yourself. Do you have any spells on you at the moment? You have
What do you mean
have
spells
stone
on
skin.
me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just if you have like any weird effects going on at the moment, your skin is pale. He looks at
Yeah.
you and says, well, I guess I'm not the only one who could need some more sunlight in his life."
I think I get plenty.
Well, my my guild and you have been in a beneficial back and forth. There
Sure.
has been something going on lately while you've been out of kingdom, I assume. Some developments, and I'm missing the word, sorry. My guild and I and our glorious leader have come to the conclusion that we might inform you about things that you do not yet know, but might come to be a problem.
Interesting. What is it?
Today, in Barrios, the Royal Council has made a declaration. They have, after the last years and what has been going on, decided that it is time to inform the public that certain individuals with divine powers are roaming beneath us.
Okay.
And that they are looking to find them and then the big question becomes, what are they looking to do with them? They have declared that they are trying to find them to find out what the will of the divine powers is. But you and I both know that the powers that are want to be the powers to be, so I suspected that there's some malicious intent.
Like, give a shrug.
Leading the Inquisition is the recently instated High Justice of Barrios by the name of Allura. She seems to be a priest of sorts. She has been a thorn in our side for quite a while.
Where did she hail from?
She has been a part of the Barrios justice system for a while. She just recently got promoted.
Wait, what was her name? Allura?
Allura.
Was she the one who... Is she a wizard?
She was a wizard, half-elf. I don't know more about her, other than the fact that she has the weird ability to know if people are lying or not.
Yeah, that's right. I think I've seen her before.
So she is leading the group who are trying to identify all the divine spellcasters. It is known to us that you have been traveling with multiple of them, so I assume that they are coming for you, looking for your friend as well. Consider this a friendly warning. We do not exactly know what is going on behind the shroud, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are looking to gather all of them in a remote place to keep them there.
That would be pretty crazy. I don't think that would.
Would it?
I think so. I think that would require too much. That just sounds like a logistical nightmare.
Getting a handful of select people out of the kingdom gathered into one place sounds like the easiest thing in the world. Unless you're looking at people of high esteem, which your friend might be considered. People know him. Don't know who he is and what he is, but they do know of him. Someone could make a fuss that he is missing, but then again, also known that from time to time your group disappears from the kingdom, so there's an easy solution to that.
Yeah, but it just seems like it would be hard to orchestrate. Like, who would be guarding? Like, you'd need people to, like, comply. I don't know.
Guarding is not too much of a hassle here. For all we know, they could have set up a place on this Dusty Island in the north and just bring them there for safekeeping.
I shrug.
Well,
How do your interests align in this?
our interest mostly aligns with the fact that nobody would cry too much if a certain high justice would disappear. Other than this,
But what is it to you whether the clerics disappear or not?
oh no, that is just a friendly information. And maybe down the line you have some interesting information for us that might be exchanged.
And you spoke of your, what did you call him? Your leader?
My glorious leader, yes.
He knows of me?
He knows of everything.
That's very considerate.
Jack shrugs. Maybe someday he might be interested in talking with you.
I shrug. Maybe someday I'll be interested with talking with him.
Some things are easy in one direction and very hard in the other. If you want to, I can always hand it up the chain.
Maybe one day.
Like, maybe smiles at you. You can't really see his face, but you think like the fact that he's not speaking and like moving his face a bit might mean that he's smiling. And he says, "Well, is there anything else you need?"
I'm sure there are things, but I don't know. I don't know if I wish to ask of them. So we will. Guess now that I know where you hang around, I'll come see you if need be.
He like looks around a bit and then says, "I wouldn't be too sure that I'm hanging around here. But if you need something, I guess there's an easy way. There's always an easy way to find me for you."
I nod. Okay.
All right. Then I wish you a pleasant night. You got wings. There's a nice window over there.
I go
South
walk
in
a little
the.
bit.
Yeah, you need to change here and then fly over because the window is not close to the platform you're on.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. The other two heading to the woodshop.
Yes.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You, after like splitting ways with Osmar, like 10 minutes later, come across the shop that you expect to be the wood shop because there's a bunch of wood outside. Unfortunately, it is closed.
Shame.
Guess we can come back tomorrow, Ruben, or another day.
Okay.
Maybe. I apologize about that. Thought it might be
No.
open still.
It's okay. If we do stay multiple day, coming tomorrow morning would be good.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's true. Yeah. Well, let's go back to. I can walk you back to the honey pots, and then I go to my inn.
Thank you.
Alright.
Walk
You
Ruben
walk
back.
back to the honeypot.
I
And
give
split
Griffin
ways
a
there.
gold since I don't think he has
Yeah.
a gold on him.
Nope, he doesn't. So yeah, he takes it. Your gold.
Alright. And you go back to your
Just regular inn,
comfy
yeah.
inn that does not have a name yet.
Yeah. The inn.
Ruben, you go inside and you look for Osmo.
I'll probably go check on his room. Yeah.
Yeah, he is not here.
Okay. I'll stay. Ooh. Yeah, I'll stay in the common room in the corner. Hopefully, because this is a more nice establishment, I'm not going to be swarmed. So I'll stay in the corner, wait until dinner, and wait until he comes back.
Alright. Takes like 20-30 minutes until Osmo arrives. Unless Osmo wants to do something before coming back to the honeypot.
No.
No, alright. So 20-30 minutes pass and Osmo comes in the door.
You definitely see Reuven at the corner. Yeah.
I'll go order some porridge and then I'll take it to Reuben's table. What's up, Reuben?
We went to find these woods, but the shop was closed.
I guess it is a Sunday afternoon. You guys have
see other
Alright.
befuddlement on Reuven. No, very confusing human standards.
Yeah, I'm just curious about that. Do you guys have shops?
At this, you again very familiarly see the like debate happening in Reuven's head as he kind of like ums and ahs at you, as like I very clearly not wanting to tell too much about stuff. It's a bit more complicated, or I guess also a bit more simple than in human lands. It's there's no such big worry.
I guess if you have infinite time.
We are mostly provided for as needed, and when we need other things from other elves, we chat.
Seems nice, but maybe a little bit inefficient.
Maybe.
But a few inefficiencies here or there probably don't hamper you too much. When you got all that going for you.
It also wouldn't. I think the monotonous of jobs here are something I have learned that are we are a bit fortunate back home to not be as quite as such situation.
Do you have jobs?
Well, the what I have seen thus far, maybe not as much as you when I have been traveling with you, but just the people that go to work every day at morning and then come back at night and sleep and do that all day every day apparently. This is not. This seems quite how you say, not very great in my eyes.
I shrug. And we're able to, all of our missions are ran on rations by people working jobs, so, you know.
Well, maybe it's the very good, very big focus of efficiency you have. When you have not as many mouths to feed, is much easier.
Mm. But then you probably can't orchestrate such grand missions.
It seems a shrug. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Maybe it's ultimately difference between elves and humans.
Do elven wizards have libraries?
DM, does she what's her name have a library in my house?
Uh, your house has a library.
I think so. I guess is yes. We have libraries, yes, Usman.
That's nice. Not everything is lost.
He chuckles with you. Maybe one day we can.
Oh, do you think you could take me to a library?
He blinks and kind of like gets lost in his words. I I I can't promise anything, but maybe
Mm.
depends on. A thought I had is that the more of these, I'm assuming we're at the corner of the inn and whatnot as head. He says in a lower voice, when we go on these more grander adventures now and finding these lost ancient places with these lost ancient, very powerful artifacts, if we ever need, or previously has always been you or another companion in the human lands trying to find to exchange for it or do something else with it. If
Mm.
you require a avenue, as you say, of place to exchange for it, I might be in able to help.
Do you
Uh,
think uh do you think elves are like dwarves? Are they like mostly honest? If if
he kind of like frowns and like quirks his head towards your direction, obviously not fully understanding what you mean.
if uh if I let's say I went to uh let's say I went to a wood shop and then I said I have this much gold, 500 gold to spend on wood. Can you give me like a fair amount of wood for this?
Well,
And then if you don't really think about it any much more, can you trust that the shopkeeper will give you like a good deal? Or would you expect them to try to, fuck you over?
well. First, the full concept of the shiny things you call coins isn't quite the same. I think.
Well, I was given an example, but
But yes, yes, I understand. Um, he kind of like thinks, like really actually thinks, and like,
I can give
uh,
you a more specific instance
okay.
actually. Maybe the example isn't easier for your folk. If we were to like give away some magic items and ask for in trade some books for loan, do you think they'd give like a reasonable amount of interesting books, or would they just try to give stuff that they don't think is that interesting, and as long as they technically fulfill whatever promise that you
He
have made?
raises his like head at you fully, and then raises an eyebrow, and says, "I can't be fully sure with you, but if I ask, I am quite certain that this would not come to pass, as you say it.
This would not come to pass.
This would they would be, as you say, fair."
Ah, okay. Awesome. That's promising. Hopefully one day.
Gives you a smile and a nod. So yes, I just wanted to inform you of this. The last time I went, I had a meeting with someone that probably, or as I said before, I have to give away my chainmail.
Mhm.
That was very interesting. So such similar things would probably be also interesting to them.
Do you
And
think you would grow older every time you go there?
he shakes his head. That was a special case for a very, very dangerous trip, ritual, something like that. This
Okay.
was just for once. I do not think I will wish to do something like this again.
Okay. That makes me glad. You know, because just because you have a lot of years doesn't mean you can just be throwing them around willy nilly.
You see him genuinely smile at you.
I'll smile back. I need some porridge.
Yeah. Reuven scoots his wooden chair slightly closer to you, so he like slightly nudging against you, and you as a happy dinner with you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You finish your food and then go to bed.
Yep.
Everybody sleeps. Wakes up the next morning.
Yes.
It is raining. And do we want to take a quick break here?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, then let's rip.
BRB.
I have returned.
Yep, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Doodle doo.
Mm.
Luonnonvarat kaikki.
Welcome
Okay.
back, welcome back.
Ja.
Okay. Okay.
How's oh,
So there is just elf missing.
very true. Weird elf doing weird elf things.
Look, this guy has such a nice squat. I got randomly recommended this on my front page. And it says that he's 48 years old and he doesn't look like he's like some super crazy guy. I didn't expect it to look this nice, but this looks really, 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 really good.
Hello.
I like his form.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
it's like really, really, really good.
He is on day 137.
Yeah, this
Oh,
makes
we
me
have a
so
lot.
happy.
Nice.
I don't know. I like seeing people be good,
That's good.
succeeding at things.
Decent.
It looks really good.
Well, everybody's back.
Mhm.
Yes.
Great. Then I think it is time to continue.
Yeah.
As said before we jumped out for a break
Wait.
this morning. Yeah.
Never mind. No.
Never mind or mind, it is still morning. This
Oh wait, I lost a copper coin. I'm gonna go broke
No.
casting ESP.
happens.
Don't worry, I have 4 more copper coins, my person.
I have 14 still. So, still fight for a second.
Yeah. It's like the biggest problem is actually running out of copper coins for you.
Yeah, I will have to buy copper with gold.
Super bad.
May I have 1 copper piece, please?
I'll give it to you when we meet up.
I will
All
trade
right.
Mark
2
it off my
gold.
sheet now.
As I said, it is morning. You are in your selected inns. And you can do whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster.
Yeah, I think I'll go meet up with the boys, at least with Ruben, and then I'll just be like, when Bruce Moore's done, I guess we can go see if the emissary is ready. Might as well just get that out of the way first. So I guess while we wait on Usmar, do you want to just go see if that woodworker's ready?
Did Usmar leave any messages or say any words before?
I think all I said, probably said before sleep is I don't have too many spells to prepare. I should be done within an hour.
Yeah, I guess you have breakfast together and then Oliver's like in a different inn, so he has breakfast over there, and then heads over. He has to wait outside, so you only meet up once you leave the honeypot. So
Yeah.
Osmar
Yeah.
and Rufin can talk before meeting Oliver. And probably go together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
or whatever Usma wants.
Yeah. I'll be ESP Kitty on Ruben's shoulder again.
Okay. ESP Kitty is on Rufin's shoulder. And you walk
Okay.
outside. You meet Oliver.
Oh yes. Oh, I look at the little kitty knowing that Usmar's there, and I guess we can I guess since Usmar's ready, we can just want to go to the Royal Council, see if they're ready, and then aside from that, just chill for the rest. Let's wait out for the rest of the day if they're not ready.
Yeah, if they aren't here, we still have to wait multiple days. We can get my wood.
Sounds
not-
good then. So I'll go back over to the Royal Council building,
Yeah.
Royal Emissary building,
You the Tariga Council Hall.
Royal Council Hall. There we go.
Head over to the Tariga Council Hall. You knock. There's more people in here today. There's a few people waiting in front of the booths. There's a few clerks behind the booths. You have to stay in line to get to one of the booths to discuss what you need.
Yeah, I'll wait in line.
Yeah.
I will
You can, like,
start and read people's
overhear.
minds.
Okay, you reading people's minds. You can also overhear the fact that kind of everybody gets turned away with the same thing. The respective counselor is not here at the moment. They will return tomorrow or the day after that. On the thoughts, on the minds of the people is, why is nobody here?
I
One
want that
time I
someone
need
says.
something. I can't talk to the counselor.
Does anybody think, oh, that's a cute cat?
No, they don't pay attention on the can.
Damn.
Sadly, there's no kids around, and maybe if there were kids around, then the cat would be more interesting. But
Okay.
well, yeah. You get to the booth. You say, "Oh, hello. I want to talk with the royal emissary. He has requested. She has requested to meet me." And then the person says, "Royal emissary is not here. Please return tomorrow or the day after that. Or is there a place we can reach you?"
I'll be like, oh yes, I'll give them the name at the end, the nameless
Yeah.
end that I stay at.
Right.
All right, moving. I guess we get you some wood then.
Very good.
Yeah, I could go back to the same spot. At the like 10 minutes out of town or whatever it was.
You head over to the wood shop, which is open at this time, and you can buy wood. Now, it's all like an interesting endeavor that you have there, but for like making good arrows, you don't really want like blocks of wood. You want like good flexible branches, which is something that they don't have here.
Shame. Okay.
You can buy wood. I'm just like, Rufin, once you're like looking at the wood, like your thought comes back to like this nice bushes you found back then, where you made like cool arrows out of. That I think you bought like wood for arrows before. You remember that you like need specific wood, and it's something they don't have. Do you ask them if there's another place, or do you just say, "Bah, messed up. I have to go wood. I have to go into the forest and get my own wood"?
He probably doesn't even think to ask. That's not within his line of thinking. He's just like, makes sense. Humans probably don't even think about this. I have enough arrows for now. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2 failed endeavors later, it is now 11 a.m.
Ruven will still bring, kind of seeing that he's slightly sad at not getting his wood. he will bring the party around, asking them to take to like the market area to just buy like everyday stuff that's like not fully on the character sheet, but just like like the string for my bow and like other such things.
Yeah.
Oliver, roll me an int check.
Int check. 22.
Yeah, you like in the back of your mind, you remember the fact that you do no longer have a tent. You do no longer have rations. You do no longer like there's a bunch of things that got ruined from the water in the portable hole. No tent, and there's a bunch of things that you might want to get while you're just hanging around doing nothing.
Yeah, I'll pick up that sort of. I have the money for it. I'll start picking up that. So I'll be like, oh, the roof is a great idea to go to the marketplace. I need to forget about the tents, the rations, all that sort of stuff.
Oh right, we still have that entire hole of holding full of water.
Yes, I guess we
We
can
can
empty
just
that out for
buy
today.
whatever we need and just in couple of days, just fix it.
Yeah, I guess I'll talk to one of the people in the marketplace and be like, so we have like a basement that's flooded with water. How would you recommend to get like unflooded? Like get the water out pretty much.
There's like simple pump systems that exist.
Yeah, I'll go and buy one of them then.
They're not for sale.
Oh,
Have to go like to the basically fire marshals, and they have things like that. Or like a
okay.
I
large
don't.
tinker shop might have something as well. Yep, that's basically it.
Okay. Well, I'll buy our tents.
And
And
also,
stuff
also you need your stuff amended as well, so there's things for you to do.
yeah, I'm just gonna
I
mark
can
off.
also try to learn telekinesis, and then I can just telekinesis it on the ceiling.
I'm gonna mark off like 50 gold and say we bought like all the shit because I don't want to do all the math on the
Oh, so
individual
we have a lot of
tents and
rations that aren't ruined, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just marking out 50 gold just to make it the hand wave. I don't want to do the math on everything right now in the middle of the session.
Yep.
So we
Like
got tents and rations and that sort of stuff. For
Portable
now.
Hold 2 only.
Stuff as well.
Portable Hold 2
Yeah.
only had like Oliver's ration. I don't know what these 100 rations are. I don't know where they're from, but I have different rations on other Portable Hold.
Okay, well, anyways, we got fresh rations and some. At least got like 20 fresh rations for the road while we're on the road or something then, and the tents and some other random miscellaneous shit that Ruben wanted.
Actually,
Also-
multiple
what?
tents probably.
Yeah, we probably bought like a few tents. So yeah, I
I
think they're like
remember
12 gold a piece.
how much Uzma likes to make stuff out of the tent.
Yeah, so I'll just buy like 2 tents and then like we should be good for one is a spare tent and then another and then just other miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah, this is like your 4th tent this campaign, I think.
Yeah.
Like your 4th
Only
large
4?
tent.
I thought we bought way more.
Oh, you've ruined a few small tents, but like that's the large tents.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what, like Oliver and Ruben and I think that's what we all do. Just gonna go shopping for the day, picking up miscellaneous shit.
Yeah. You spent the day shopping.
Smart keeps his secrets to himself. Just he does.
Wait, what secret?
Big secret.
Yeah, the big secret's all right.
Wait, what secret?
The thing you just talked to with the guild about.
Oh, I mean, they just. I don't know.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't really care.
I don't have much stock in it. That was just that guy's theory.
True, that is true. Yeah,
And
so,
he didn't like report on any factual thing that happened. I just think like these are things that might,
Alright. It is the day goes by. It is late in the afternoon as you hanging out in the town, just wandering around, grabbing something to eat from a shop, sitting somewhere on the street corner, checking out the temple. It's like doing random things, or do you go back to your inn and just chill for the day?
I would like to be in Reynard's shop and try to help customers with magic questions.
Mhm.
Because I feel
Alright.
like I'm pretty knowledgeable at this point.
Yep. You are in Reynolds' shop, Oliver.
I think Oliver is going to try to talk to, I guess, like, at some point during this whole thing, he's going to try to get the group together and have a conversation. That'll be the next day, since I think Usmar went off and did his own thing. Or, like, went off to the magic shop. That'll be tomorrow then. So he's just going to just chilling for this day.
You're chilling in the inn. You're chilling in the
He
temple.
it's probably like chills the temple a bit, and then like after like he's done with that, he'll go chill in the inn. 'Cause it's probably he got like a few hours probably. So, like splits
Okay.
between those two.
So, do you go back to the inn before it gets dark or after it gets dark?
After it gets dark.
Okay. Reuven?
After shopping, so before it gets dark, asks one of these two to get him back to the honeypot and pay for him.
I'll do that. I'll help you. I'll do that.
Okay. So, Usma, do you stay like into the evening at Reynolds? Have dinner with him?
I think so, yeah.
Right. So, Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
it is late in the afternoon. As you're like chilling in the temple, around the temple, doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah.
You notice a commotion.
Okay.
As weird sounds coming. You notice that people are like starting to run and look.
I think I will go in where the direction of the commotion is coming. I
Yeah.
think I'll like perk my ears up and just like quickly move in that direction.
It is towards the large road that is leading towards the temple square.
Okay.
And as you head over there, you see like a ceremony of people. They seem to be clergy.
I'll just kind of look and see. I'll try to see if I can get like with the earshot of what they're doing.
I mean, they just like in a large group, caravan style, basically, on a carriage, which is like clearly with the symbol of the church. It's coming down there. There's like guards along, guarding them along the way. It's just like big thing going on.
Yeah, I think I'll just watch and see what happens. Maybe like chat someone up, maybe chat someone on the other side of the road and be like, do you know what's going on?
Must be the Pater Primus returning. They have gone out of town.
Oh, then okay.
Yeah, Pater Primus. Correct. That's the ceremony. The carriages take hold in front of the temple. The Pater Primus steps out of the carriage and walks over to the temple. And as he walks over to the temple, few other people leave and start putting flyers up, some posts, like I don't know what you would call them back in the day.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll like
things are
I
getting
guess-
put on notice boards. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll see. I'll like after. Do I recognize any of the? I guess I'll never mind. That's fine. I don't recognize anybody probably. Like I'll try and see if I can get like a scout of the like a look and see what they noticed, like what they're putting up.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
like try to
just heading over there, and then you see like groups of people like starting to look at what's getting put up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of chatter going on.
Yeah, I think he'll like he'll try and like like not like shove his way through, but kind of like move his way through the crowd to get to like the where he can read it. Like like get one of them get to the notice board.
Yeah. As you like push yourself through there, you're getting like pushed around a bit as well. Must be something very interesting going on. You hear like random like pieces of sentences about like, I knew it. I've seen it. That's what the weird lights were. Like random chatter going on. I think I heard about one, and like random things, and then something about deities, and you're getting like close to the notice board, and you like see like this large. Would it be out of paper? I don't exactly know. I haven't thought about that too much. Scroll with scripture on it and a large seal, the royal seal on it, which is doesn't really mean too much to you. You're not that involved in. No, you were involved in politics, so the royal seal is quite rare. Most of the time, the seals you see on things like these are the seals of either of the guilds or of the regional, the regional council. So the Tariga Council, for example, would have like their own seal, and anything that gets put up in Tariga usually has the seal of the Tariga Council or one of the guilds. The only place where the royal seals ever are at the bounty office, and very, very rarely somewhere else. You want to read what's written on there?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, let's. I think he's got an idea already, but he's like, all right, let's just get out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. You get close to the thing, and then you start reading, and it reads: by decree of our beloved Queen Anna, the following information is to be made public. After long deliberation and detailed investigation, it has been confirmed that the powers thought to be of fairy tales have awoken again. Amongst the people of the kingdom, a few have been blessed with divine powers. Headed by our recently instated High Justice Allura, an Inquisition has been started to identify these individuals in order to find insight into the will of the divine beings. Citizens that have knowledge about individuals blessed by divine powers, and these individuals themselves shall report to the clergy in their county's capital. Then there's the seal of the royal court.
Okay. Yeah, all right. He's I'm trying to think what his reaction, his immediate reaction would be. It's I think he just leaves immediately and is gonna go to try to find go to the honeypot probably where he thinks Ruben and Usma are gonna be. But he's a little he's going through a bunch of emotions right now. He's he's not unsure what to think about it right now.
DM, a more general question for you of this world.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm just a regular peasant in this world seeing this message, is that similar to how in our real world law, real world would be if the government sent out the notice that ghosts are real? Is that the similar level of like, wow, this is really fucking weird? Or is it like not that weird?
It is like the medieval level of someone claiming that an actual wonder has happened.
Okay.
Okay, so
People
it's like a little
likely to believe it.
Okay, so it's not as weird as like ghosts are real in the modern day. It's more like I gotcha. I guess so. It's like we have a miracle worker among us, pretty much.
Yeah.
In the medieval world, okay.
Like the belief in the divines is strong in this kingdom. There's clearly a church with power, and just no wonders have happened lately. And there's this weird in between. But a lot of people want to believe. There's also a tiny problem. Not everybody will even be able to read what's written on there, so there will be things lost in translation. But yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Also for just for getting into the right headspace. In this world, there has not been an Inquisition, so Inquisition is a neutral term, and also no concentration camps. So the government trying to find people to question them is not instantly weird.
Okay, it's not like the. Okay, so the term Inquisition doesn't have like a super negative connotation to it.
No.
I gotcha. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then.
Like the first Inquisition probably didn't have a bad reputation before it's got one.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like Oliver's like mixed emotions is more just from his memories and sort of like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? Like the unsureness of like the unsureness of the future. Yeah, so he's gonna meet up with Reuven Usmar possibly. So he's gonna meet up the honeypot or try to. Yeah,
As
he'll
you
pay.
like run through the town, basically, trying
Yeah.
not to run, you notice that there are similar groups of people like around different notice spots. There are like surprisingly large amount of notice spots in this town, or maybe they weren't and there are now. It's hard to say. And as you're like running through the city, you notice like you're coming like by the market square. There's a bunch of groups of people there. As you get to the honey pot, there's like a notice board like across from the honey pot where there's also a group of people gathered.
Mhm. Okay, he'll try to like just push it away as best he can right now and just get to the get like remember the spots of the honey pod just so like quickly get there.
Yeah.
He's like okay, the word's definitely out now. It's not a quiet thing anymore.
Make your way over to the honey pot. You can throw the
pay
gold
the
piece
entry.
at the bouncer and hop inside. Bluefin is sitting around in the common room or in his room,
If it's dinner time, yes.
like at the edge. Like you don't exactly know when dinner time is. If you're waiting for Osmar, he's not here yet.
Yeah, he knows Uzma's probably not coming, so he'll probably come earlier than normal or earlier than no humans would, because he doesn't quite have a same sense of time. So he'll be there quite early, finding the best corner spot in the inn.
All right.
Yeah,
Then you're just sitting around in the common room for a while.
you see him in his normal corner place, Oliver, drinking a cup of tea.
Yeah, you just see him like quickly like walk over to you and see like he looks around, he just walks in, which is kind of weird to begin with, just kind of like walking to the honey pot anyway, because he doesn't usually come in there, and then just like quickly like walks over to your like your table
He looks
and
up.
like where's your small? Like he's looking around.
I don't believe he's come back yet. He's probably still in his father's house.
I think it'd be best if we have this conversation together. Do you mind? Do you mind if we go to his father's place?
Of course, yes.
All right. Yeah, it's like, and then I'll like, I'll give you I'll give you the brief rundown now, but I think like he'll like whisper the words where the word is the queen has made a decree. The word the everyone knows about the deities now.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like it's like yeah, it's like we're walking through the town to get to Reynard's place. You just see like people are gathered around notice boards and shit like that. I'm imagining.
There is a surprising amount of people on the streets for a random evening. It's dark outside. They gather like around like these notice boards. Torchlight things going on. Yeah, you run through the city over to the merchants district. Find Reynard's store, which is closed. Surprisingly, unsurprisingly.
We give it a knock on the door.
Osma,
Do I recognize the knock?
are you sitting with your dad eating dinner as you hear a knock on the store's door?
I look to Reinhardt. Are we closed?
Yeah, of course. It's like dark outside and we're having dinner. You don't have the store open when I'm like spending quality time with my son.
You want to go check it?
Yeah, I don't think it's too important.
I shrug. Okay. Then I eat.
I think you hear knocks again.
Yeah, I think like after like a minute, like you like hear another like bang bang bang. Not like loud, but like trying to trying to get your attention, like maybe a little louder than the last time.
Reynard like
Uh,
sighs and then puts the spoon down and says, "Must be something important. Give me a moment." Excuse me. He gets up,
Yeah.
comes to the door, and sees Oliver and Reuven outside, and then shouts back to you, it's your friends."
No, I come out.
Yeah,
What's
he
up?
goes to the door, opens the door, and says, yeah.
Oh,
We're
I
planning
do
on
the
leaving now, right?
no, I apologize for that, but can we be let inside real quick?
Sure, yeah. He lets you inside, closes the door behind you.
Yeah, I just look to Usmar and just sort of like whenever we're both in the room and be like, Usmar, not really too sure how to say phrase it with like right now, but the queen made a decree and the word has gotten out.
I nod. Uh, I guess it was just a matter of time.
Yes, I guess so. I
Oliver, give me a
yeah.
charisma check.
34.
Osman, you.
I give you like a look, Usmar, like wait, why aren't you surprised by this? Did you know already?
Kind of expected it.
Oh, we'll talk about this later. Anyways, I apologize. Sorry, like talking to Reyna. It's like it's just it was a very. You might want to go read the decree that happens soon whenever you have time.
What's the
It's
decree exactly?
I'll give him like a rundown of the decree. Like I'll just like the thing. It's just the queen has decreed that certain individuals with divine powers have blessed the kingdom. That's like the clip notes of it.
Do you think Septima's fears will be actualized?
I'm unsure. That's why I'm unsure about. I do not know.
I feel like it'll be fine. I look to Reynard. I say, shepherded many of these so-called divinely gifted things. They're not that impressive.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, the apologies might be a lot of information, but I would.
Just quick question. Didn't you like tell him like a while ago?
Yeah, I think I've
Yeah.
told Reynard about it.
I'm pretty sure you did. No.
Yeah, I just think Oliver doesn't think he knows, so that's why he's like, oh shit. Oh, there's a lot of information for you, sir.
I'm sure. Yeah. Is there anything specific that the queen is looking for? Or?
They want to they set an Inquisition and they want to gather all of the divinely blessed people in the kingdom. I'm guessing. I don't know for what purpose, but they want them.
Okay. Weird.
I mean, that's how we got called up. At least me and Ruben.
What do you mean? Reuven's
Well,
mate.
wasn't it kind of like an Inquisition? We got invited, and the
I haven't
whole
heard
thing
of this
was.
word before.
Sorry?
I haven't heard of this word before. Sorry.
Well, basically just gathering up people, right?
I don't
I
know if
guess it's just that the only thing is sorry, Ruben, that I interrupt you.
it seems like just the differences between us is we were given a letter and we volunteered to come there, but it seems like this, if I understood Oliver's wording correctly just now, it seems like it's not it's has to do it, as you say.
Yes,
Oh, really?
it seemed the phrasing seemed more like as well as the fact that if anyone had information, please give it to your local your counselors to give about the divinely blessed people as well. Seems like they're trying to gather them, whether they want to or not. I'm not entirely sure if there's an option there or not, but It is. I have. Did you? It's being led by the High Justice named Allura, and I have met her before actually.
Yes, I
She
believe.
was a follower of the God of Justice, or deity of justice.
No, is that true?
Yes, at least that's where she was praying when I found her in the temple in Barrios. So I imagine so.
Hmm.
And
I thought she was the. Uh, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
it's just that he looks to like Rivet a little bit, and he's like, I don't know how much I'm starting to wonder how much the deities work together. And I wanted to get that I was curious what Septima and Narina had to say about that. Because I
Hmm.
don't, the more and more I'm interacting with other followers of the other deities, they seem to just have their own agendas they go off of.
How many followers have you interacted with?
It's just mainly the conversation I had with Clearan, who was that's what he implied at least, and I'm starting to believe him. It seemed to be like I looked at Reuven, it's like I met one of the nature deity, and I got told not to trust them. The follower of justice seemed very uninterested in whatever I had to do. That's when I met Winalura. Granted, there's only a short conversation, and I had a brief bout with the follower of, or not a bout, but I saw a follower of the deity of vengeance, and I just had a very disdain for them when I saw them.
Wait,
Like
where?
in Barrios, it was while you were doing your research.
Hmm.
I didn't talk to them by it anyway, but I don't. I'm not imagining they can work together. It's just I don't know how often they do. Like we've worked together with Nier, for example, but it was more like for a common goal. I'm not sure what if they all have the gonna stop himself. Anyways, not sure if I not sure how much I want to follow through with it. I'll have to pray on it tomorrow for sure. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that to be told that the divinely blessed are. I just don't know if I agree with this Inquisition entirely. But I guess we'll see. Have to see what happens. But I just was a little worried about that, so I wanted to let you guys all know.
Oh, you're right. What's the worst that could happen?
A repeat of what happened last time, I guess. Whatever happened last time.
Wait, what happened last time? What is last time?
I mean like the deities disappearing again.
Oh, no shot. That doesn't make any sense. That didn't happen last time. There was no last time that happened.
Hmm?
Because if the deities were everywhere,
Well, I guess I mean like
then it wouldn't.
they stopped interacting with us. I guess what I meant to say.
Yeah, but
That's
you're kind of implying that the reason why they stopped interacting with us was for a similar Inquisition.
no. It's just that I don't know. It might just be paranoia or worrisome. That's why I'm not entirely sure. That's why I want to talk about it with you all.
Oliver, give me a paranoia check.
What's that check? A wisdom check?
Something.
Just roll a d20 and see.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Hope for the best.
High. I don't even know. I don't even know what high means in this case.
High
He's four
means you,
keys.
like your mind is going wild.
Yeah, I think he's a. Yeah,
That's
his
like,
mind's going like way wild right now. He's like, oh shit.
let's say like
He's kind
this.
of.
The divine people getting kind of sought out to be maybe brought somewhere, identified and like found, and then you remember like the travel on the ship, bunch of other divine people getting
Yeah,
brought somewhere,
and they all and
murder
like that.
going on, people dying. You know, it's a kind of
Yeah, it's all like ringing similar bells to him. Yeah. Yeah, I think he brings that up as well, where it's like remember like the ship notice as well. That was seemed like with all the important people even on that harbor book we got a while ago. It was just it could just be my mind going wild right now, but it seems to be a similar occurrence in the past. But now I don't know.
So you think that the actions of the human kingdom 1,000 years ago were similar to this, and that those actions caused the how you say gods to disappear?
At least
Really?
leaving for whatever action we did, maybe. It's
But what would be the purpose of that previous Inquisition? Because I mean, God,
I do not know.
clerics weren't a new discovery.
I do not know. I do not think we have enough information to go off of. It's again, this might just all be paranoia. It's just that I don't like that the head of the Inquisition is a follower of one of the deities entirely. Just like I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but it's just I haven't met her enough to know whether or not she has the best interest of everyone in mind.
Mm.
I mean, I was going to have this conversation a bit later while we're on the road, but I guess we might start now. But how have all the different followers of the people you've met, like of the deities you met, have they been the same? Have they been like different? Do they have like the best of the people in my heart in their hearts, or do they all have like their own agendas?
No. I looked at Ruben.
He probably also looked to you and like slightly shrugged. From my impression before, every person with blessed by or connected to these divine gods is still their own person. You know, they're still making their own choices. I'm pretty sure even like there are sometimes like conflicts between the person and the connection they have with their deity. Like they can still do what they want, it seems. Because if I recall correctly, Usman, I feel like we've had situations where he frowns and like thinks, like they have been like not sure what to do, or like been reticent of trying to do the same things that their god wants or something like that. No.
No, I'm not sure actually. I feel like maybe I'm just not following. I feel like uh,
At least, definitely, everyone is not like you, Oliver. You are definitely the first type of this type of human I have met. The others have definitely been different. Kale and Nier are definitely different from you.
Yes, I think I've noticed that as well. It's
others have stronger conviction than some, but I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone going like against their god.
I guess that's the I guess that boils down to the point. The main point is like Kaliran gave me a thing to think about before. Like one of the things that stuck in my mind was that are the deities working together, or do they have separate agendas? And I'm unsure about that. That's why I don't know. So that's why That's why I was curious about the other followers that you've met.
I guess that's also a consideration. Is if they were to have separate agendas, why would they together decide to leave humanity?
I do not know.
That doesn't really make sense.
I will. I have a lot. I have a. I'm unsure. But I
Only
think that's
thing I know right now is based on our earlier experience with this human leadership, the Queen. If you recall, the last time we came, or a couple of times ago, when we came back by boat, and we were taken quite forcefully.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they like me very much.
no. I think I have a lot to ask Septima when we get to Barrios. What's going on, but
What I just mean is, how do you want to proceed now? Do you? All I know is that previously, when we have been searched for, or one of us has been searched for by the leadership of humanity, we have been surrounded by soldiers and taken
Mhm.
away. So how do we go around? Where do we go next?
You can use your magic Susma, right, to talk to people from afar.
I give a slow nod.
And maybe we can just, I don't know, maybe we can talk to Septima. Maybe you can do that if you don't mind for doing this for me, doing that tomorrow for Septima, and then we can figure out what's going on in the capital.
I don't think I can have a conversation with Septima from afar.
Oh, you can't?
I can send her a message, but that's about it.
Okay. I guess we can do that if you don't mind. If just
I can do that right now.
oh, I guess let's work out the message then. I'm trying to. I gotta think about this actually. I guess we workshop it. Something I want to ask like something about the Inquisition, like what's like the goal? What's the goal of the Inquisition? I guess it's a good like thing to try to. And we can ask some other questions. You guys can workshop help me if you want to. Don't mind it. It's gonna like
What is happening? Are clerics in danger? Isn't that pretty good?
yeah, and then also maybe that's like what is the goal of the Inquisition? Second question.
I think she will only have a limited response, so
Sure that the first one's fine then.
yeah. I do my sending ritual to Septima.
Yep.
And I send what's going on. Are clerics in danger?
Yeah. You send the message into the ether and get no reply.
Oh. Loser.
Kind of similar to the last time you sent a message to Septima.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, but it was last time when I was at the edge of the world.
No.
I think so. What was it?
Was
I
it?
thought you were like near. I thought you were like near the edge of the world, or Berkeley. I don't remember exactly. I know we were out east somewhere.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I guess we just go to Barrios and try to get to our state early tomorrow.
Sure.
I don't want to meet this royal emissary anymore right now. I guess that can wait for later.
Oh, really?
At this point, yes, I feel like I have an idea of what it might be.
For the Inquisition?
Maybe.
Oh.
I guess I don't know. Maybe I guess it can't hurt to meet them. It's just that I feel like the royal emissary is going to know about it. But I guess we can meet the royal emissary, and then if need, and then we can leave for Barrios on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I will. I'm not sure because you're a little bit. You're not used to the city, or I guess maybe by now, but I think when having conversations, especially about these kind of sensitive topics where potentially people's lives are at danger, maybe uh, I would urge to try to hold truths. Of course, I would never ask you to lie, but maybe try to withhold information if you're still unsure of their motives.
I guess I haven't really found anyone yet where I'm unsure of their motives, but might be changing soon.
Mm-hmm. So until you are certain that they have your best interest in mind, try to give short responses uh, and don't go into any detail. And then I think we should be fine.
Okay. All right then. Well, I guess I'll go back to my inn and can rest for tonight. Then, I apologize for interrupting you guys at dinner. It was just important.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Alright.
Before you leave, Oliver, you saw Reuven again in the corner of the room, kind of thinking to himself, just so want to make a clear thing of if there is problem with humans and human leadership and human soldiers at us, his eyes. I cannot be. I think it'd be quite bad for me if I were to be in a fight with human soldiers. So I would really like to not be in that situation. If needed, I am okay if I'm just the one running away. But I don't. I think it would be very. I think I would get in trouble in
I
my
understand.
home
Yeah, I
if
understand.
I
I don't want to
attacked
get into.
humans.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't want to get into a fight either with the human soldiers if possible. We if anything like that happens, we can run away, Ruben. If anything comes down to a fight, I don't think it will, but I understand what you mean by that. You represent more than just yourself here.
He gives you a thankful nod. That's it for him.
All right.
Alright. Do you all leave, or do you leave Osmo behind to finish dinner with Reynard?
I leave. I mean, I stay.
Okay. Alright. Oliver, do you go to the honeypot? You already paid. Or do you...
Yeah, I already paid. I'm gonna go in. Yeah, might as well. Might as well not waste the money.
Alright. You go to the honeypot. Go to your rooms.
Oh
and-
no, never mind. I go to the other end because that's where I told them I was gonna be if they sent me a message. Because I don't want to. I guess I can pick up in the morning. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll just go to the honeypot then and just go to that end the next morning.
Alright. Yeah. You go to sleep. Osmo comes to the honeypot, or do you stay at Reynolds?
I'll stay at Reinhardt's.
Right. There's the next morning. It is not raining.
Yeah. I'll wake up and then probably go to that other end to see if I got a message from the bro in this area.
No message yet.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll wait for the boys. When they're ready, and then go to the Royal Council Hall again, or the
I
Torrigo
guess
Royal
you
Council.
bring Reuven with you to check for message.
Yeah, I guess if he wants to come, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. No message yet. You go to Reynolds, pick up Osmo. And then?
And then I'll go to see if for the third time, see if the Royal Emissary is
Wait.
here. Yeah.
If you guys want, I've read some stone skins for you. If you're feeling scared, just in case. You're talking about a fight. I don't expect that to happen, but I just want you to be able to feel comfortable. So
I think Oliver is fine with not having stone skin right now, just because he doesn't want to stand out. Even I guess if you guys are all getting stone skin, it doesn't matter. But yeah, he'll stone skin up then.
Reuven will take it. Why not?
okay, I'll stone skin Ruben. Me and Ruben are stone skin. Do you want a stone skin?
Yeah, might as well at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
If we're all
And-
standing out, none of us stand out then. That's how it works, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'll cast ESP on rock. I don't know if I cast it on rock in the morning,
Okay.
and I will strut as a cat.
Alrighty. A cat.
A orange cat this time.
A orange cat. Sits on.
No, I think I just strut.
Okay. You just follow them along.
I'm trying to get a feeling for my paws.
Alright. You follow your friends through the city towards the council hall. Arrive at the council hall. There is a large group of people outside of the council hall.
I wonder why. Oh well. How long would it roughly take for us to get to like the front of the line?
Hour or so, maybe.
Okay, that's not too bad. We can get the barriers still if we wait in that if we just get there.
But they pay every person a gold so to let us pass them. How many people are there in front of us? Approximately.
30, 40.
I think that would probably be better. Hey, can I give you a gold and let us cut in line? I think if we start waiting in the line after 5
You
minutes.
are a cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After 5 minutes of waiting in the line, I will wander off somewhere.
Just to confirm, it's not like a mob, it's a line? Or is it?
Just like people, like it kind of maybe it's a line. Maybe people are just standing there and seeing who gets to the entrance first.
It doesn't even look like a line. We can just barge through.
Yeah, if it's not looking like a line, I was like, be like, are you in line? Are you in line?
You could, but also it's like really rude.
Well, I'll ask like people in front of them, be like, are you in the line? And then just,
Waiting
like,
to
that
get
sort of
waiting to get inside. That constitutes a line. I am, yes.
All right, okay. Just
I
You
will
were-
walk across the line as a cat. Because no one, it's a cat. He's not.
You know, also Osma, just the thought crosses your mind. All three of you are at least 6th level. Probably none of the other people are 6th level, so a cloud kill would also be a good solution to the problem.
I don't have that spell prepared.
Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you try to bribe your way through the crowd.
No,
No?
cat, just walk past everyone. I'm a cat. Nobody cares about a
Yeah.
cat walking past the line.
Yeah, you get to like about half the way in the group as you get kicked the first time.
No, I'm taking I'm going around the people. I'm not walking through them. Or like right next to them.
Yeah, around the people, and you have to like sliver along the wall of the council hall where there's people like standing at the wall, like trying to get to the entrance.
Okay, I'm not sure if I understand what's happening right now.
I think it's like there's like
a
the
door,
building,
and then people like half circle around the door, basically.
So there's a door here, and then the hall is behind here, and people are like all around the door, like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't look even close like a line. It's not like
I
a
mean,
maybe line.
There's
It's
like
not. It's clearly not a
circular
line.
line, like these are the people who are first, and these are the people who are next, and that's the people
No.
who are next after that. And then they like are interchanging in between there. That's true, but yeah,
Okay.
there's like a chronological order.
Okay. In that case,
There's also probably at least 3 assholes who are trying to push and get in before people who arrived clearly before them.
okay. In that case, I will try to climb up into Reuben's like clothing or something so that I'm hidden behind his cape. I'll climb up on his back behind his cape.
There is already a cat.
Oh.
You
That's
want to
fine.
cuddle with Kitty?
No.
No.
I just want to be hidden for a second to polymorph into a bird.
Sure, that's like a really bad idea, but if you want to, you can do that.
Why is that bad?
Are there any place where you would be hidden as a cat is like covered to such an amount that you would be stuck as a bird?
What?
I think if I think like Oliver's gonna like speak up to Ruben and like Usmar what we're doing this and be like, I think we could just leave a letter and we could just leave. I don't know. This might be. I don't think we don't have to wait for this mob. We don't have to. Like Usmar, if you just want to leave.
Yes, it do not matter to me, Usman.
I'll
That's
leave a letter with
fine.
Reynard and we can just tell them that they were not available while we were here and we can meet them later.
Meow meow meow.
Yeah, so I don't
Right.
know. I'll just go to Reynard's spot, leave a letter for him, and just tell them to leave a letter. If they come for you, Reynard, just or they come. If they ask where we were, just tell them that they were not available while we were here, and I'll leave like I'll write a fancy letter for them or whatever. So like basically hand it to the Royal Council or whatever if they come to Reynard, or Royal Emissary if they come to Reynard's shop again.
You want me to cast Explosive Rune on it?
No. That's funny though.
That's not funny. Okay.
It's very funny. Oliver doesn't think it's funny, but I add a character think it's funny.
All right. A third try to meet the Royal Emissary to the Terrigal Council later. Do you make your way to Barrios?
I can conjure a Phantom Steed. Or Reuben.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kitty up. And after casting Phantom Steed, I remind everyone, I have Seeming prepared, so if we don't want to,
I think it's good in this case when we get close to the city.
Yep.
Alright. You jump on your magical horses and zoom along.
Yeah.
Do you check, do you go through the towns on the way, or do you just like speed it?
Unless told otherwise, Reuven's speeding it.
I think we just speed it. I don't think we care about the small towns too much. Right? I mean, that's up to Usmar if he wants to.
Speed it.
We can look at Southway on the road, see if there's some commotion happening. Then
The Southway is next to the road. It's. If you want to check Southway, do you want to check?
No, I don't want to go into Southway, but if I see Southway from the road, I want to see if there's like similar type of commotion as there was in the Terriga Council Hall or whatever it's called.
There's not really a place where that commotion would be in Southway.
Yeah, but there's not like people outside like crazy. There's not
if
like
you don't go into the town, you wouldn't know.
Okay, so I don't go.
Okay. Yep. You make your way to Barrios.
Making my way towards Barrios.
Do
and we'll
you
stop. Yeah, and slightly veer into the.
We go where we were talking with Carr.
Okay.
Yeah, like out of the way and just seeming ourselves.
You hide underneath the magic tree, and shoo the horses away, seeming yourself, and walk into Barrios.
As 3. What do we want to be?
It's humans, probably.
3 human. What profession?
3 humans.
We want to look like poor people or rich people? 3 rich people.
Just be like, sure, merchants.
3 merchant class looking people.
Do you seeming guild emblems?
3 merchants guild merchants. Is that illegal?
Maybe.
I think none of us know.
Well, let's just be. I don't know if it's Usmar's decision. Yeah.
I think it's, or if I understand correctly, there's not a lot of people who are unaffiliated and rich looking, right?
Yes.
So, I was.
You met like one person who was rich looking and was unaffiliated.
Yeah. So rare.
Who was that?
So we will
Mercurio.
we will be. Well, we actually didn't meet Mercurio. We met the Jula.
Oh, true. You never talked with him. Oh, never. Okay.
So
you would have known that he's rich and unaffiliated. But...
Yeah. But we will look like merchants guild people who are rich.
Yeah. As you consider stitching the emblems in your seeming, you are technically the son of a merchant and you do not have an emblem. So at least Reynard was strict enough to not give you an emblem.
Think about this. That's good.
Alright.
So obviously we are real merchants then.
Must be, yeah, true. You're definitely member of some guild.
Think about this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Free merchants.
3
Undescript merchants
merchants.
walk into barriers and go where?
Oliver wants to go to Septimus place, like immediately. It's evening, she might be there.
Sure. 3 merchants go to Septimus place.
3 merchants.
And you arrive at the estate and can knock at the door.
Give a knock, knock, knock. Give the proper etiquette that the person deserves, and then I'll be like, oh, tell her that Oliver would like to meet with Lady Septima if possible.
Does she expect you? Does she know you?
She knows me, yes.
So, Oliver the merchant? I will.
Just say Oliver, that'd be fine. She doesn't know my title yet. She doesn't know my. She knows my title. She knows my name.
Oh, okay. Sure, I will see. He closes the door and heads back inside. And like 5 minutes go by, 7 minutes go by. It's taking a while. He comes back to the entrance, opens and says, the lady is not available at the moment.
Tell her that it's an emergency, if
Is she
possible.
not here?
Is she here, or is she not here? Yes, as my friend said.
She's not available at the moment. I have tried my best to deliver your message.
What if you re-deliver the message and then you emphasize that it is 3 merchants,
Yes, 3 merchants.
one of which is Oliver?
Yes.
Well, if the possibility arises and she has time to meet you, is there a place where she could reach you?
The honeypot. But I think she would be fine now. Just say that there's a weird guy emphasizing that there's 3 of us and one of us is Oliver.
As I said, she is not available at the moment, and if things happen and she decides that it is important to meet you, she will reach out. You
It is.
feel free to come back again tomorrow and see if
Is there
she comes
is there
around.
people around?
Nah.
Okay. I will reach into my spell component pouches. I'll pull out honeycomb and snake tongue, and I will cast a spell. I will cast suggestion.
He throws the door closed as he sees you reaching into your pocket and grabbing random things.
What? That is unreasonable.
And then you hear like the ringing of a bell.
No initiative roll?
Yeah. You've been acting suspicious enough that he was on guard.
What a weirdo. Okay.
We'll just come back tomorrow without our seaman. I think the seaman fucked us. I'll say out loud.
That's so weird. Why would he react this way?
I imagine he's used to spellcasters. Or magic users.
Just for reaching in my pocket? What a weirdo.
He does.
I mean, you reach into your pockets and then you start casting a spell. Like, that's what triggers the reaction.
Well, if I already get to start casting a spell, then it should be an initiative roll, right?
No.
What?
A weird person in front of you reaches into its bag and you see he's drawing a knife or a gun. You don't wait for them to, like, continue on
Yeah,
the
obviously
action.
don't try to wait, but if they're faster than you, then you're fucked.
Yeah, but no. It
Okay.
was a ready action to react to anything weird going on.
It's
Okay.
all right.
Starting to chant magic words was weird enough to trigger the reaction.
Wait,
I
what
think
if
we
it's
just come back.
Never mind.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I think we just come back tomorrow and we should be fine. Just would have to be unseamed. Or not seem, not have the seeming cast on us and draw a little bit of attention.
Does suggestion actually have, are the verbal components only the suggestion, or are there actually other verbal components?
There is definitely weird components to casting a spell.
Okay.
Just put it like that.
Unlucky.
But I think we leave DM.
Yeah, I think we.
You leave to
Agreed.
the ringing of a bell, and as you leave, you see a group of 3 guards running in your direction.
I think we're not interacting with them. Do they run at us or run past us?
You heading down the street, they're running up the street. So,
Okay, that's fine. We'll just ignore them then.
You make room.
you make room, they run past you. Do you like continue slowly walking down the street, or do you try to get away from the path you were just on, where they just saw 3 merchants?
I think Oliver's probably just like, let's just go down a back alley. We'll be fine. Just get
Reuven
out of
follows
the
you.
way. Yeah.
Reuven follows you, yeah.
Let's go down a back. Go some down some like winding roads to just go down some weird ways and just like let's get another way from there. Get off the main roads a little bit and then just get back on a main road later on and go back to one of the inns.
Usman, do you want to break the illusion?
Can I even?
Good question.
I don't think I can.
You have to spell magic.
No. Used it on the horse.
Oh, you can just leave the horse there. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, we'll just go into hand and go back tomorrow. It's fine.
Then we're just going as 3 merchants in back alleys.
3 back alley merchants.
We're not back alleys for the whole way. Just enough for like a couple of minutes just to get out of the. Just so like we don't hear the marching of boots on with guards on boots. And we just go back in the main
Where
road.
do
I
you
imagine.
go?
We told them we were going to the honey pot. We probably don't want to go to the honey pot. We just go to another inn. Like another honey pot besides our main one that we go to, like another nice inn.
No.
There's no other nice
Oh,
inns in town.
Monopoly.
Let's go to the honey pot. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Well, we're gonna be unseamed anyway, so we'll be fine by the next day. So no matter.
There's the honey pot, and then there's like upper class taverns, and then there's like the shithole taverns where Oliver usually stays.
Okay. We can just go to the honey pot. It'll be fine, and then we'll be unseamed by the next day, so we'll be fine.
Just lay Liam in secure shelter.
In the middle of no, let's just go to the honey pot and or we just want to go outside and leave me a secure shelter.
I mean, it's just
I
as
don't
good as
care.
the honey pot, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't really mind. It's like I just want to. I think we just gotta wait till tomorrow for the seem to end. It'll be fine.
Do you head to the honey pot?
I like outside quite a bit.
Sure.
I
Let's
like
go outside then,
outside.
Ruben. Let's go outside and do some Lehman secure shelter. Go like a mile out of town. We'll be fine.
Alright. You head back to the magic tree.
Yeah.
We Lehman secure shelter and just chill for the day, I guess.
Alright.
Wait for the seeming to end.
Plop down the shelter and sleep outside of town in a suddenly appearing house underneath a tree. Alright.
Yep.
Nothing
super bad as well.
strange can happen.
No.
That's the way.
Right. Let's see, not a crocodile trying to eat you. Alright. Yeah. You wake up the next morning, get some spells ready, and unseeming return back into town.
Yep. I think so.
This time it probably takes me a while to prepare.
Yeah, I think it's fine because we're like right outside of town, so you
Yeah.
can take like all day.
Oh, that's just a question of if it takes more than X hours.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So there's gonna be 2 hours. 2 hours 40 minutes. I guess I don't need to prepare everything. I can prepare to spell magic. 2 hours 40, 2 hours, so 3 hours 10. Are there any 4th level things besides polymorph that I want? Not really. Maybe I just leave them unprepared. But then if we end up wasting the day, I'm gonna feel bad, so might as well just do all the preparing.
Your shelter is really bad today, so it pops after 3 hours, so you get like 2.5 hours of spell prep in.
Okay. I imagine this is peaceful enough that I can just put my back against a tree.
You have a tent, too, so you can put the tent down too.
Technically, yes, it's just raining, so that's not a proper place to learn spells here.
Is the tree not rain cover? Perfect
No.
rain cover?
It's like less rainy underneath the tree, but you're still getting wet.
Okay, then I guess I have to pull out a tent.
I just then like randomly getting the tent ready, like you, just unlucky. 2.5 hours of spell prep. Then you're kind of screwed.
Okay, so that means I have 2.5 means can I get 2 hours and 40 minutes?
What's your last spell?
Probably. Why does that matter?
Just let me know what your last spell is.
Wait, what did I cast suggestion? My last spell is probably gonna be domination.
Domination is like a spell you're not that familiar with, so
What?
kind of unlucky there.
Why am I not familiar with it?
Because you only like used it like 2 times. Learned it like 5 times or so, so.
But
If it was like
earlier.
polymorph self, no problem. But
Wait. But my polymorph was the first spell I prepared.
yeah, I'm just saying like polymorph self. If you get like interrupted while learning polymorph for a quick moment, you know the spell really well, so you can quickly get back into the mind to finish learning it. But with a
Just
unfamiliar
lost
spell,
me.
yeah, it's unfortunate, sometimes unlucky.
Yes.
Well, you head back into Barrios.
Mm-hmm.
I won't have that secure shelter. Actually, that's also deleted.
You. Where are you going?
I think back to Septimus place again, ready for the her to
We
yell at us.
seeming.
I know
Or do we?
we're not seeming. That's what fucked us the last time. I don't think that I'm pretty sure what happened was the guard was like 3 merchants are outside, one of them's named Oliver, and they just probably like, okay, fuck. Like she was just like, fuck off. That's my guess on what happens. I think we just come just dressed as our normal selves, we'll be fine. We might get bombarded in the city a little bit, but we should be fine. That's why I just need to go immediately to our place.
But weren't we invited to like a royal council thing or something? Will we be rushed there?
We were not invited. They were told to look for us. Or look for me, at least.
Yeah, what if they find you on their fucking doorstep?
Fine. Just see me to Oliver then. I think that'd be fine.
Just Oliver?
I mean, I don't know what. Unless we can't like just you can't talk to her. We need to have because we have to get through the fucking front door. So I don't know. It's just it's either just see me to Oliver because like Oliver they're only looking for Oliver. They're not looking for anybody else. They might look for you, but they're just like, oh, he's not with us right now, whatever. I mean, that's unless you guys. The problem is like if we see me again, they're just gonna have the same thing that happened last time, whereas they're just gonna tell it to fuck off.
I can be not seemed, and you can follow after me or let me go or something. I've been there before. I'm noticeable. Probably the servants probably know.
It's fine. We can go there non-seamed.
And then come out seemed.
Yes.
That should be fine then. Just have to quickly get to the Septimus place.
Yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Alrighty.
Okay, wait.
yeah.
Before we go in, I will be polymorphed into a bird, and I will come, and I will fly above, and I will see if there's officials running towards us, and I will come chirp down,
And I
and
think
then you follow me, and we will go into a direction to avoid them.
Oliver's gonna do something he hasn't done in a long time and put his armor in his backpack. Not gonna wear his armor this time.
Armor doesn't like really fit into the backpack.
Fine, we'll put it in one of the portable holes then. The one that's not soaking wet.
The one that is soaking wet.
No, it's not.
I'll be based.
There's one that's soaking wet, and the others that's full of a dragon corpse.
Oh, true. Can we put in the? Oh, I forgot. That's very true. We'll put it in the dragon hole one. That's less bad. It's not gonna rust.
We've ruined both of them.
Yeah, he'll put it in the dragon portal hole then. If he doesn't want to be found right now, he does not want to be found right now. I'm happy about it, but I'm just gonna write that down.
You know, could have just cast seeming. But, you know. I am polymorphed into a birdie bird, and I will guide my party avoiding bad officials that are trying to take us to courts that we don't want to be in.
Alright. You head into town. You are flying, so you do not get a perception check. Oliver and Reuven, give me perception checks.
Does Reuven even get the perception check? Is this something he can even notice?
You enter the town, and as you enter the town, like you...
Okay.
Yeah, Oliver, you have like this... No, actually, taking the armor off was a good call. Yeah. You walk into town. The guards at the gate do not seem to react too much to you. Not more than they would as at like Reuven coming inside and a guy with spears on the back, which but whatever, you know.
Is there a giant poster? Wanted 3 merchants.
3? No, there's no giant poster.
March your way over to Septimus place.
As you walk through barriers, you still see like these notice boards with the royal decree on them. There's still people standing around them.
Yeah. Oliver just like whispered to Reuven, he's like, oh, I guess it's everywhere now.
Not.
You head towards Septima's estate and arrive, and the two of you, or does Osmar shift back into human and the 3 of you at the gate?
I'm just birding it up right now. Bird up.
As you bird it up, like you see like over the estate, you see like into the inner courtyard with the weird room.
Oh yeah, can I just go and fly in?
Can try.
I won't do that because I don't want to leave my party.
Okay. The 2 of you knock on the door. A servant opens and says, what can I help you with?
Reuven looks Oliver to see if he talks as he should talk.
It's Oliver again.
I'll like gesture for Reuven to go. Yeah.
Okay, he steps forward. Hello. Do you know if Lady Septima is here? If not,
the
then...
lady is at work.
Ah, I see. He again just turns around to Oliver and asks, still very hearable from the butler, should we leave a message?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Then turns around another 180. Can you leave a message that he now leans forward. Reuven the elf, I'm here and wish to speak with her.
I can forward the message to the lady, or where could she find you if she finds time?
The as you say, a honeypot, I think.
Ooh. Maybe that your companions are with you as well, Ruben.
Yes, and my you can also tell her that my companions are with me. She will know what that means.
I
Uh,
will
and
try my best to let her know.
and we might visit tonight as well then, if she leaves off work.
There has been recent trouble with people coming around these places at night, so be safe.
He smiles and nods at him. Thank you. He's already turned around.
Yeah, I think I just go with Ruben. I'm just like, a little better than last time, I guess. Guess it's better to not just, oh, well, it happens. Just Mark gets a bit hasty sometimes. I say to Ruben.
Yes, I think every one of us has
Oh,
makes
of course, yeah.
mistakes
Of
and
course.
quirks.
I chirp an angry bird noises.
You can't hear us talking. You're up in the sky.
What?
I
Alright.
think
The two leave, Osmar, do you follow them?
I thought I was there all along. What the fuck?
You said you're flying.
What for the time that we traveled there?
Can you just like birds sitting on the ground, birds sitting on the shoulder of someone, birds sitting on the roof?
That's what I thought, but maybe I was sitting on the roof then.
Well, alright, you were sitting somewhere. Now they leave. Do you follow them or do you stay?
I followed them, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe Osmar in bird form is following you. Maybe it's a random bird that's following you. It's hard to say. You know.
I will change birds to make it more confusing.
Yeah.
Can I ranger check to see?
Yeah. Give me a ranger check.
Ooh, if it's plus wisdom,
Yeah, there's definitely a bird following you.
okay. It's
Which
probably
is
Osmar.
kind of suspicious for a bird, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Also, that's not a bird that should be flying around in cities, so makes it even more suspicious. Maybe you
What?
should tell Osmar by chance, by some time, that if he decides to bird in a city, he should take the shape of a city bird. But yeah, happens. Okay. Do you go to the honeypot now and stay there for the day, or do you do something else?
I think Oliver just goes to the honeypot and stays there
Yeah.
because he does not want to be out in the city right now.
I think we'll stay in the room.
Yeah.
Alright.
Waiting for
Okay.
the notice.
Osmar, do you get the big room again, or does everybody take a small room?
I think everybody take a small room. Have I been getting a big room?
You have at times gotten a big room to like get your spell things.
No. That's only for identifying, right?
Yeah, and for I think some time you were like learning spells or shit. So
Okay. I think I just need a small room.
okay.
I'll be in Ruben's room polymorphing into different things.
Mhm.
To spend the time.
Talking about city birds.
No, not different birds, different everything. I wanna be monkeys.
Monkeys, yeah.
And kitties.
Kitties.
And what's a good animal?
What's the smallest thing you morph into?
Probably birdie. I don't know if there's anything smaller than a birdie. Don't fuck me.
Just tiny bit, okay. You lose like 2 stone skin charges because at some point Kitty decides that that's fun to hunt you and smacks you a bit. As you morph into like a random small bird.
I morph into me and my magic missile kit. Just kidding. Just kidding.
After the first incident, like Reuven instructs Kitty to not hunt you.
Yeah.
He's like slightly confused when. Okay. And she wants to go bathe.
We'll take her to go bathe unless Uzma is specifically against it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Day goes by and it's getting dark outside. Maybe having dinner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any interesting talks going on?
I think Oliver's probably just spouting conspiracy theories. Like he's just spouting like his worries about basic
Wait, is
conspiracy
Oliver
theories.
also in the honeypot?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't want to be separated. Like I don't want to because he knows that like he goes to the empty keg all the time. They know that, so why would he go there right now?
True and based.
Also, just because he doesn't want to like have you guys play. He wants to basically be with. He just for the reason because he also told them they were going to
Or
be
the
at the honeypot.
emotional
So
comfort.
exactly. He doesn't want to be alone right now, and with the Inquisition going on, or like people like basically looking for him. He doesn't really
Yeah.
know the reason why. Yeah.
Do we want to go back to her place again and try again?
Mm. I don't see why it can't hurt. If she hasn't took the letter yet, she might have gotten it from from her servants. So we might as well go back again.
Yeah. As you're sitting at dinner and talking about this, the door flies open and a woman enters.
Is it Septima?
Doesn't look like Septima.
Is
I'll
it
look over.
near?
No.
I have an idea.
Door opens and the woman looks inside, sees the three of you sitting at a table, and comes over to you, and then points at the three of you. All of you give me a perception check.
Okay.
Is she casting magic missile?
No.
Oh, Ruben.
I cast magic missile.
Reuven, you see like for some reason like this detail has been stuck in your mind, like these weird steel rings on the fingers.
Yeah.
Which kind of seem familiar to you. And she says, all of you, upstairs.
Okay. Let's. Rover stands up. He's like, "Let's go."
I'll follow Ruben. I'm like a little confused as to why, but
Reuven brings all of them to his room, I guess. He's the first to stand up.
She goes upstairs and opens the door of one of the large rooms.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Before this, can we take a small break?
Yeah.
yeah, that
Okay.
works. Perfect.
Briggs.
BRB?
BRB.
I returned.
Oh, welcome back. I'm just reading the news right now in the meantime. To see if my government is going to shut down today.
Yeah, might have happened.
Yeah, I'm reading it. I think it's like up in the air right now. They might pass a short-term bill.
What? What's up in the air?
If my government is going to shut down or not, the United States.
Wait, what?
They have to pass a funding bill to fund the government, and it's sort of up in the air right now if it's going to pass. So I'm just reading on it whether, because I think they might pass a short-term one. I think if I read it correctly.
What is this like the debt ceiling thing, or is it something?
No, the debt ceiling is different. It's just every year they have to pass a bill to basically say, hey, this is what money is allocated to what parts of the government, and that's up in the air in the House right now, the House of Representatives. So it's like they haven't passed anything, and the deadline is today at midnight. So in 9 hours from now.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, it's American politics are pretty dumb right now. Yeah, not going to lie about that. So yeah, it's and if the government doesn't if the government shuts down, basically like all non-essential workers basically just are on furlough for the period.
What the fuck?
Yeah, generally not good. It's just almost always not good. Oh, yeah, we'll see what happens. Got a couple hours left.
Who needs governments?
True. The big thing is it's a lot of like a lot of like people get fucked by it, at least in the US, because we have a lot of like subsidized shit for food and like low income people, so you just can't access that sort of stuff when the government shut down as well. Like all the social services. Except for Social Security and Medicaid, because those are funded from other sources, not from the house directly. They're funded through like payroll taxes and that sort of stuff that are just like automatically put into it.
Oh, so it does make a difference. Because I always get triggered, because even in Finland we have like different kind of taxes. Like, why why is there a fucking news tax, and why is there this tax and a fucking church tax? Why isn't there just
Hello,
one
I'm
tax
back.
and then
Well, yeah, it's specifically in America. That's the case. I don't know how it is in other countries. Just because the FDR and LBJ, Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Lyndon B. Johnson specifically made it so like they couldn't like be defunded like normally or
yeah,
funded normally.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, enough about politics.
Righty. Well, Ruven has brought all of you upstairs with the angry-looking lady.
Mm-hmm.
With the metal
Um,
rings.
With the metal rings. So none of you spotted except for Ruven. And she opens the door to one of the larger rooms. To the careful listener, it is clearly noticeable that she does not have a key, but that does not stop her. And she opens up the room and makes you go inside.
Yeah, I'll go in after Ruben. I'll be a little confused, but I think he's slowly picking up on it, like what's going on.
And as you all inside, she closes the door.
Wait.
Yeah.
As we are going up, I tried to read her mind.
Yeah, you read nothing.
Okay.
And does that stop you? Stop your actions? So
No?
no. Okay. You enter the room. She closes the door behind you, mumbles some words.
Cool.
And
Initiative.
sure, if you want to run initiative.
No, it's fine.
Okay. She mumbles some words and then turns around, looks at the three of you, and then grabs like something out of a pocket on his side. It is a what's it? Would have thought of that before. It is a
Satchel?
no. It is like a something with a gem in it.
Some
It
sort
looks
of
like
jewelry?
looks like a to you looks like a really expensive paperweight. It's like basically like this block of gold with a large diamond inlaid, and then a few other like multicolored gems around the diamond. Looks like really expensive. And she puts it on the desk. And it says, guess you know who I am? What do you need?
Reuven
Why
does.
are 3 merchants randomly appear in front of my door and scare my servants?
I look at you smart for that one.
What?
Yeah.
It's not good to be walking around looking like this at these times, you know?
There is truth to that, yes.
I apologize for scaring your servants, but we wanted to express some caution, and I think we did it in the wrong way.
I
Yeah.
thought we visited enough many times that they'd be able to pick up, but I guess you don't have any intelligence requirements for your workers.
I have many servants and they are very well instructed.
Mm.
If
Anyway.
random people appear in front of my door when I'm not home and start casting spells, they will call the guards.
I think it was pretty clear for anyone in the know who we were, but okay.
Do you think I keep all of my servants in the know about who comes and goes in my house?
I think they know your position in uh in instructing or leading or being part of at least in this eastwards mission, and I think we've garnered quite a bit of fame as the triple that reports to you. I think it
Well,
was pretty obvious.
apparently not famous enough.
Mm.
Anyways, I assume you are here because of the shit show that is happening at the moment.
Yes, I wanted to know what this whole Inquisition thing was about, especially with looking at it like the with Allura leading it. It seems.
As I said, it's a shit show. I have tried multiple times to convince the queen not to do it, but apparently she has decided that democracy is the way to go and has given way for the Royal Council to come up with this stupid plan.
So what is this whole Inquisition thing about? Is it like what's the point of it? Is it going to be helpful at all? Or I guess I know your opinion on it already. It's not going to be helpful. But what is the purpose of it? Is it, as they say, just to gather all
Gives
the
like this
followers?
grand gesture with her arms and says, well, it is to help the kingdom and identify what the divine spirits want to do with the world, so we know what the big plan is.
That's it.
Mm.
They just want to gather everyone and hear
How do
opinions.
they know whether someone is actually like what's their testing mechanism to see if someone's a holy person?
Some things become really simple if you have the ability to detect lies on your hands.
Do they know the different deities?
I know things. My understanding, they do not exactly know how many different deities there are and how many people they should be able to find.
Are they aware that there's like different ethoses?
Yes, definitely.
But
But
they're still going
the
forward with the
question,
plan.
are you able to commune with deities, is a simple yes or no question. And if the answer is no, and it should be a yes, High Justice will know.
No, what if the answer is I cannot answer that question?
Poke them with a stick and find out. It works most of the times.
I don't know.
It tortured out of you.
One there wouldn't torture.
No, not near. I was
She-
talking about the when Septimus had poked them with a stick. That I'm, you know.
You know, there's if you ask a yes or no question and somebody tries to avoid answering, it kind of lets you know that they try to lie.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't they assume that there is some god of secrecy?
Maybe.
I don't know. Seems
I
like,
don't.
The thing is, it is not really necessary for them to perfectly identify every single divine spellcaster that exists. It is just merely a simple way to make people find them out.
Has there been any people reporting yet?
I do not closely pay attention to that.
Why not?
I imagine there's going to be a lot of false positives that are going to show up.
I
That's
am
interesting.
annoyed by the Inquisition, and I'm trying to reach out to the few that I know to make sure that they are safe. I have better things to do than to stand in front of the temple gates and listen to random people talk about their neighbors.
But don't you get like updates?
I am but a tiny screw in a large mechanism.
I guess. Do you know if so? You don't think this Inquisition is for the good? You don't think it's going to be? You don't
I
think
think
it's
the
worthwhile?
Inquisition serves one purpose. Gather all of them in one place to have the power behind gates.
I see.
As I might have told you before, the ability to heal wounds and cure diseases is something that certain people would like for themselves, and have it run rampant underneath the normal populace will just have them, well, run rampant, I guess.
So they just want to use us then. That's it.
Maybe. I mean, being used is in your job description, but
Not for the right reasons, I guess.
that's the important question. What are the reasons? Yes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Royal Council, for once in their life, comes up with a good solution to something. Would be surprising. I've not seen it happen in the last 600 years, but, well, a long time ago they decided to build a large wall to keep the insects out. Wasn't the worst idea.
Amen, brother. Build a wall.
So all just like in his hands right now, just sort of like just like oh gosh. So they have no idea about anything, and yet they want to just control what they have no idea what. They have no idea what sort of all they know is that that some of us can cure diseases and heal wounds. And they just want that power. That's pretty much the only reason why this is going on. Just to gather, just to collect power.
Oh, or maybe they actually interested in finding out what the divine spirits have planned for this world, or what they want to do with this world, or maybe they are looking to inquiry about what happened all these years ago and hope to get answers.
Reuven doesn't turn to her, but turns to Oliver and just looks at you and says, "Do you really think if they were sincere in asking the guidance of the gods, they would ask to forcefully gather all of you?"
No, the thing that is interesting about this is that I don't know why the follower of one of the deities is spearheading this thing. At least says the head justice. That's the thing that's strange about it.
Do not forget that the follower, as she is, also happens to be the High Justice of Barrios. She is not just a follower of a god, she is also one of the highest ranking officials of this kingdom. there might be a conflict of duties.
Sort of like the gears in his head don't like quite like his gears in his head are turned, he doesn't quite understand. He's like, but shouldn't one come before the other?
Yes, clearly one comes before the other.
Hmm.
Might have just been a different decision than you would make.
I've been meaning to ask this for a while since I know, and you know that we went out east with one of the chosen of the Void God. It's just that I meant to ask this after our conversation with him, but you know more, you and your siblings know more about this than we do. But do the gods work together, or do they just only do it like haphazardly when they need to work together?
Like things for a long moment. I'm afraid that it is one of these questions I do not have an answer for.
Y'all just like thinks for a while. He's like put like his hands in his face for a second to sort of thinks, and he's like, Kalira and the implied that was the case at least, or at least made it at least gave it to me as a question.
With things that are ineffable, I assume that one might have many ideas what is happening and still not know. That's the very nature of ineffable plans.
Well,
Anyways, you, she points at you, Oliver, should not be in this city at the moment.
Yes, I planned on leaving after this conversation. It's just that I wanted to make sure that the Inquisition was what I thought it was.
And you two, she points at Reuven and Usma, also shouldn't be in any city at the moment.
Why?
People know you. People very well know who you are, who you're traveling with. They will come looking for you. They will keep asking questions, and they will annoy you. Or maybe, if they assume that you're lying to them long enough, get you in front of the High Justice. At which point, lying becomes very tricky.
Speaking of cities, do you know if there's any way I could get access to the Royal Council library?
How much do you care about human lives?
Well, that's a weird question to ask.
If you care about them, then there's no really a way to get access to the library at the moment.
Why?
Because you are a looked for person. And also, for some reason, decided to piss off one of the most powerful counselors on the Royal Council.
I was wondering about uh, astral shards, I think they're called. Have you heard of them?
Give me a charisma check. I might have heard about them. I'm not quite sure.
I would like to I would like to do some reading on these. Well, I feel like the
I
library.
am afraid that there is no reading in the Royal Council's library that would illuminate any question you have about these things.
Really?
Yes.
What? Isn't that where the Archmage studies?
Astral shards? Why would he be studying astral shards?
No, but I would assume that he would have all kinds of information accessible to him.
All kinds of information that is accessible to the humans of this kingdom, which is after Exodus limited. you might be able to find information about things of this nature in the East.
Pretty rough place to look for a library.
That is true.
There is at least a couple of things out. I mean, there is the old capital. There is that. I'll look to like Septima as well, and just be like, the Clear told me there was a powerful undead out there as well. They might have something.
She like shrugs with her shoulders and says, potentially.
I don't know what sort of undead it might be, but you know, if it's lived up there for thousands of years, might have gathered something.
Technically, undead do not live, but
Well, yeah, unlived out there.
yeah. Also, if it is a type of undead that gathers things, I would recommend you not to get close to it at all.
I didn't get the details from Clear, and it's just that's all he pretty much gave me. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's.
I had a question for you, lady, if I can. In our last, it gives a nod. In our last journey, we met and saw two of your, I guess, brothers. And from the talk I had with the metallic blue brothers, whose name I did not, I believe, get of yours, but he told me that the blue colored brother of yours is, well, at least he heard us making some noise, I guess you could say, and is now somewhat interested us. I wanted to ask, do you know if he has access to magics or such that can detect us, or ways he can use magic to find us again?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's most likely not the most adept spellcaster, but probably has access to quite the arsenal of magical items. Might be something in there.
Over nods.
So if we stay out here in this kingdom, we're gonna be hunted by humans trying to find me, and if we go out east, we're gonna be hunted by a dragon.
I mean, technically, in this kingdom, you're not hunted. You're looked for, which is the less dangerous proposition. Although in the east, you're technically hunted, maybe, but at least you know what's waiting for you. So there's no question about the intent.
I guess I was planning on being, you know, hopefully get some relaxation time in the kingdom, and I was gonna return those protection scrolls that you and your sister gave us, but it seems like we have to hold on to those a bit longer if we're planning on going out east again soon.
Probably. I mean, if you want to stay in the kingdom, you need to be hidden away well enough. It's doable.
Yeah, so there's a.
As I said, it is not about rounding all of you up. It is about being in control of your abilities. So as long as people do not know what you are and where you're hiding, they probably not going to come looking for you.
I put my hands on Ruben's and Oliver's shoulders and say, 3 merchants.
I guess so. The only, I guess, yeah. Can you make that last longer, Usma, or is it just it only lasts 12 hours?
I can prepare
I
you
guess
guys.
I am going to have to ask my deity for some guidance on this, just to get an idea of what her opinion is on this. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like a Septima, like a quizzical look. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mm. I kind of want to go to the Inquisition, like, oh, what's up? I'm a cleric, just to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd be fine.
You most definitely not going to be fine. Or someone else might be.
Why?
Because they're going to drag you in front of the High Justice to confirm or deny your abilities, at which point the High Justice will exactly know who you are and will keep you for questioning.
But I've communed with gods.
Have you?
I think so.
Sure, everybody thinks so.
But I'm not everybody, you know? I think I have a better perspective.
I will not stop you, I will just advise you not to do stupid things.
Yeah,
I have
Usmar,
invested in your adventure enough time and enough things that I would prefer you not to throw it away.
Yes, it's why I also don't want to see you just get thrown in jail and just like a lead line jail and just you be stuck there for the rest of your life.
I think I'd be fine. I don't think they'd throw me in jail.
Is it worth the risk though? I mean, I don't want to stop. I can't stop you, but I don't think it is worth the risk just to see what the experience is like.
I shrug.
Usmar, I would ask you not to try this. Please.
Okay, but that just means that I need to find another cleric and have them do it for me.
I don't think if you can find someone to do it of their own volition, sure, but at least give them the full information of what might happen if they do. I don't want you to force
Speaking
anyone.
of, uh, do you know where I could get access to a crystal ball? Also, what is that thing? And I point to the golden thing with the gem in the middle.
She gives you a bright smile and says, "Give me your best guess."
Can you re-describe it?
Just a large blob of gold with gems in it. Looks like a very expensive paperweight.
Does it like block scry? Like I know Usmar can do like the look at people stuff because that does it block that sort of stuff. Or like silent, or I don't know. You can do spells like that sort of stuff, like block spells.
It just looks like a block.
Yeah, like a paperweight, so yeah. Just something you put on top of paper to keep it down.
Um, I grab it and turn it around and look at it.
Weighs about like a pound.
Does it have any inscribings?
Yeah, as you look at it close up, it clearly has like runes inscribed in the gold, like running around it.
Can I read them?
No.
Can I cast comprehend languages and read them?
You can cast comprehend languages if you want to.
I do that.
No, you cannot read them.
Is it like arcane script?
Yeah.
Okay, I cast read magic.
You have read magic memorized.
Yes, I had it always memorized.
Randomly, okay. You had it memorized for like the last 5 weeks or something. It is magic script. It's like, I mean, reading random magic runes on something doesn't really help you too much. But from your best guess, Give me your best wizard check.
What's that? Hint?
20 plus level.
What? Wait, where's mine?
It's real high.
Level 10, right? Yes.
Yeah, that is something to do with scrying and mind reading. That's probably a spell blocker. Yeah.
No, I say this is the key for me passing the exams that they'll give at the what was her name?
Justice.
Yeah, High Justice, whatever her name is. Thank you.
Well, technically, all the thing does is let everybody else know that you are that you are trying to hide what you're doing.
So? What? What if they don't see it?
It is very easy to understand that something is not working. And once they understand that something is not working, it's really easy to define that there's a reason why things are not working. At which point you would investigate why things are not working, find out that there's probably some sort of spell jamming going on at the moment, and blah, blah, blah. You know the drill.
What if we consistently get this into her interrogations and then she loses credibility, and then I don't know.
Is this
Well,
what you
that's
want to do? Spend the next 2 years messing with someone for no discernible reason?
I mean, it seems kind of funny.
I guess it does, but then again, I think time is different for me than it is for you, and well, I have a very, very extended cousin who might be very interested in doing something like that, but for me, that's not really what I'm looking for in life.
I liked her cousin. I think he's cool.
Sure. So, as I said, all of you, get out of the city, find a place to hide, do something else.
There's not really many places to hide.
There is, if you're looking for them.
What, really?
We can.
Obviously, nobody wants to go into the dark forest or the hill forest.
Yeah,
Nobody
but like, I mean,
checks
like
at
in the
Mount
city.
Carrick. What?
Yeah.
You
In
think
the meantime,
mighty people hide in the city if they want to hide?
It's just so convenient when you can go buy stuff.
Oh, it is true, yeah, but
We'll
again,
figure
you
something
could
else.
all find some faithful servants that do your bidding and have them get things for you.
I looked to Oliver. Do we have money for that? If Oliver hires a servant, are they by proxy a servant of Maya
She looks at you, Oliver.
I he looks like not. He looks like very like unsure. He's like, I don't know. I've never thought about it before or asked Myelin herself.
Aren't we all by proxy servants of Myelin? She proclaims. Then looks back at you again.
I give like a shrug. It's like, oh, maybe I guess that is up for them if they want to be considered servants. They have helped. They have helped her goals.
Do you think the goals of your deity is for you to hide somewhere in the mountains and have people run food back and forth?
No, that was not the plan long term at the very least. Or in short term, it was just I don't plan on staying like that for long. I need a little bit of time to think and pray and come to a conclusion on what to do about this Inquisition, and then we can move forward from there. I'm curious as to what would happen if someone boldly and provedly a follower of one of the deities went against this program of went against this Inquisition and what would happen. But I also know that could be very dangerous in a lot of ways. I don't know
Yeah.
entirely. It's that is why I think I need time to think before I do anything too bold.
That is something one could do. I would strongly advise against it.
Of course, but I don't know. I know that my deity did not want to at least want the followers to hide away in the shadows forever and wanted to lead people back to their rightful homes, but I don't know if that can be done when the East is as it is and the Inquisition is going on as well. I'm unsure. I don't know. He's just kind of rambling at this point. He's not sure what to do.
Well, if you all would be so kind to excuse me, I think we have reached a conclusion here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will head back to my estate.
Well, thank you for the talk. It was very helpful. Thank you.
If you need to reach out to me and have ever so thoughtfully decided to hide, please the next time you come by, let the servants know that you are bringing some exotic fish for the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Rob
I
is
can even-
taking out the thingy and writing in Elven in his notebook.
I can even polymorph into a fish.
That's the spirit. And so she grabs like the paperweight, puts it back into one of her pockets, and then says, "Well then, I wish you a pleasant night, and
You as well. Good luck with the
luck.
Royal Council."
She like stops in front of the door, mutters a few other magic words, and then opens the door and leaves.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, that was interesting. It seems that the I guess I was right to be a little bit skeptical of Inquisition, but I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of it is. I guess it just seems to be to consolidate power for the most part.
Well, I don't know. We've only heard that one perspective.
That is why I need to pray on it, as I said, and also, I don't know. I mean, do you trust the? I mean, do you trust the man that tried to what's it called? Like take Usmar?
No, I'm not too happy with him.
He's in the Royal Council.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't think that it's necessarily like. I don't think it's confirmed that it is like bad entirely. It's just that I want to figure out a little bit more details about it before we do anything about it, or at least I do anything about it.
One thing that I thought was kind of weird. Um. Um. I cannot remember exact quotes, but I feel like I shake my head. Never mind.
But the, just for you two to know, and mostly for you, Oliver. And he like stands up slightly and straightens his posture. My view, my knowledge of, or my view of this, as you say, is such. I am not. I am very confident in myself, and that even if this turns out like this, that they would capture me, I am very confident that they would not kill or torture me, regardless of what they are after.
Mm.
Whatever, but I would very, very much not like to go, as you say, reveal my full hand, as he gets this like kind of arrogant demeanor about him that he usually doesn't display. I truly hope and not want to go and yes, reveal everything. So I would rather, if possible, at all costs, not have to be at that confrontation between those humans. But if it happens, I am confident that they do not dare to kill me. But, and now, secondly, if you do, I want to support you and help you as best I can as my friends. But for things such as you were talking about before, Oliver, of being against the entirety of human leadership, I would have to go back and ask what my actions there would be, because I believe my hands would be tied somewhat.
Of course, I know you're in a difficult situation. I very much, as I said, need to think about that if that's even the case. And even if I were to do that, I don't know if I would do that anytime soon anyway. It is a possibility, not something that is guaranteed though, or anytime soon at the very least as well.
He nods, satisfied, and sits down. Yeah.
What time is it roughly, actually? Like in the day? Like evening?
It's like 9 p.m.
Okay, so it's like too late to travel. Okay. I guess we leave tomorrow then. I don't think we want to be in the city any longer than we have to.
Mhm.
And I guess do we want to head to Marina's hut for now and just figure things out? Get in a safe space, away from prying eyes.
Okay.
Probably.
And we can figure things out from there. I
didn't-
will.
Septima did say that we are, because me and Usmar did just come to this honeypot with no disguises, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am still, foreigner here. I do not know how the dangers with this thing are. I fully leave it up to you if you want to leave now or today, or if you want to leave now or tomorrow.
I don't mind leaving now if we can camp out in the woods with a tent if we need be.
I don't
Man,
have a
the
secure
road.
shelter prepared. I would rather sleep in a nice bed while we still can.
Then we can seaming out and just get out of here in the morning.
I could even seaming us now, and then first thing in the morning, seaming again.
Okay, that's fine then. I'm cool with that. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we're currently in Ruben's room, right?
We're in like
No.
the big room that
Yeah, you
Septima
sit in
like
the
brought us to.
unpaid large room.
Okay. And we have 2 rooms. Me and Ruben have rooms. Oliver doesn't.
All of you have rooms.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then yeah, we can just seaming. go to sleep, looking like someone else. In the morning, just come into my room and I'll prepare seeming, cast it on us. And then, yeah.
Okay.
It works for me. Then we can start leaving. Leave Barrios and probably not return for a while.
hmm
I think as you go to sleep, that's a good point to stop.
Yeah.
Yes. Oliver
Yeah.
will send a prayer to his deity that night, and I'll write it up later.
Yeah, alrighty. Well, here we are.
3 merchants.
3 merchants.
Coming out, it's just 3 normal merchants coming out of the honeypot. Nothing strange about it.
Yeah, totally normal.
3. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
finding this situation very fun and exciting. Just the east is weird and dangerous, and the human lands are weird and dangerous, and we're stuck in the middle. It's so interesting, exciting.
Time to go to the Elven lands, where it's definitely not weird and dangerous.
Yes, definitely not.
I'll just go to the Elven lands for a little break real quick. You know, let's just go to the Eastern Elven lands for a little break.
And that's definitely not weird and dangerous.
Of course not.
We're chilling.
We're just, it's just, we got tons of places to relax. We got a hut in the middle of the woods, and that's it.
You know,
Everywhere else is
Usma,
kinda
you
dangerous.
really need to get that hot tub spell stat if we're
Yeah.
going to be camping.
Yeah,
No.
I need to go study that. But also I think Duck was weird about it, so I might need a bigger level library. So
How are you gonna just find a way to buy the bigger level library books?
I feel like just one quick heist of the royal library.
I mean,
Because I
you
just
already.
polymorph in, I open up my portable Hulk, and I just dump so as much as I can into it, and then I take it, and then I teleport out.
I mean, there's like 0 shot that they don't have like wards up the ass in the library, like and like anti-teleportation shit, like all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
magic up the
dispel
ass,
magic,
probably like
it's easy.
permanency, like tons of permanency spells everywhere, probably.
I'm assuming
No,
that's what
fuck.
Septima meant when you were like, how much do you value human life? It's like,
It's like you probably
you want to
probably
get
going like
books, needs to be a fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible. Just probably like just a couple cloud kill spells and you're good.
No, I'm a pacifist.
Yes, totally.
That would ruin my pacifist run.
Yeah, pacifist until people are bandits, then the pacifism goes out.
I mean, bandits don't count. They're not fucking human.
They put in their human card and when they take a banditry, they become they get their pick of their bandit card then.
Yeah.
True. All right.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jack, for DMing.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
We will meet again on Saturday next week.
Nästa veckan.
That's true. I'm ready for
Till then,
yeah.
have things to think about what you want to do.
That's a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to. Never mind. We'll figure it out.
Let's say it.
No, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Well then,
Thank you, everybody.
have a good night.
Thank you.
Nice
Good
weekend.
night.
Good night.
Bye bye.